Hello everyone and welcome Pathfinding Rising of Belkzen. This is a surprise session that is the result of an ear infection preventing me from going to the lake. So I'm suddenly available to do this. So you guys have arrived in Castle Everstand over the course of the text RP. Some of you guys have had various have done various things there. Some of you have been to the Chapel of Iomade. Darby, you've been up to some particularly interesting things. The next time your companions see you, what would they notice different?
He was here.
Is Darby here?
Does he have more hit points? Is that something we notice?
Not that guy.
Different, yeah.
Oh shit, my thing was muted for some reason. Okay. Yeah, depending on things, I guess my character would be like kind of holding herself a little bit differently. She doesn't have the banner anymore on her.
Dress. Make statistical changes?
Nothing really too much. I mean, in terms of actual like in-game changes, she's now a fighter instead of a cavalier.
Okay.
He also has what looks like some training bruises and such.
Okay.
There's also someone else you'd meet sort of over the course of your time there. You find that the dwarven cleric of Pharasma who had been traveling with you.
I'm not Pharasma, it's Southern.
No, I'm talking about someone else right now.
Okay.
You find that the dwarven cleric of Pharasma who used to travel with you, he bid you farewell politely, unlike some people, but he did leave. However, Humam, where would they meet your character?
Okay, so here's what I thought, like how we can meet. They said they were gonna like do training for 3 days to do the retaining for their hit points, right?
That person's not here.
Yeah, that person. Yeah, one of them was.
Okay, so they maybe got injured, and I kinda got in.
Yeah.
That was the thing I was like thinking. If you have any other ideas, I'm very open to suggestions.
Whatever.
Wow, man. Maybe show a little bit of enthusiasm, maybe? I don't know. I'm just kidding. Of course.
So you could probably, like, I could have probably slipped in the mud and fell on my rapier.
Ouch. I was thinking maybe like more like a...
You don't need, like... He's holding back to do non-lethal damage, but that does not mean you do not need healing magic after your training sessions with him. Or at least it doesn't mean you don't want it.
Yeah, I need my my training bruises soothed.
Here you go. Should I roll a heal check for him too?
Sure, if you want. Sort of during this time, what it would be is that your friend who is retraining. Hell, yeah, you soothe Serena's training bruises.
I soothe. Should I introduce my character?
Go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Kufath Goldenhand, and I am a dwarven cleric of Serenray. And let's have some fun.
Kobold
I
takes
really hate
off his
orcs.
cloak, thumbs up in recognition.
I do a thumbs up back.
Okay. Let's get you. It occurs to me we never did get you an avatar.
I sent you my character sheet on private, by the way, puppy.
Yeah. Does that have a picture though?
No, it does not. I didn't actually look up a picture. Maybe give me a generic one for now.
Yeah.
I'll pick something up
Yeah.
later.
Okay. Let's give you a.
Has a lot of.
You're not hung up,
I
just on finding. Yeah, go ahead.
I just thought of something really terrible. After training, my character starts singing under her breath, I may be good, but I'm perfectly bad. That just goes on, and then instead of whips and chains excite her, she says blades and bones.
Fuck.
You would get it.
Okay.
You still here? Did you have to leave
Yeah.
for a second?
All of us in the Roll20, we're all different shades of green.
Yeah, I noticed.
Are we? We are.
All green.
Orcs.
Oh yeah. One sec. I'm gonna do something.
Okay.
Found a really cool image, not say.
Back.
Okay.
I love my name, by the way. I got it randomly generated. I was like, Kufath. Okay. Golden Hand, of course.
That's
Yeah.
very dwarven.
Yeah.
Yes. King save changes, stupid thing. The Roll20 it's just waiting to while I edit his token. So anyways,
Yeah, I have a picture if you want. Just give me a character, give me a sheet, and I'll add
I
it in.
did.
I don't see sheets. All I see is Nkong EU low.
Yeah,
That's
that's
the
it.
only
It
sheet.
randomly generates a name. You have to change it.
Ah, okay. Every time I forget that, sorry. Let's see. That should be it. Okay, you can go ahead. I think this is the one.
All right, so you guys spend a couple of days at Castle Everstand. Most of the slaves you rescued they're given horses, they're able to make their way to their own homes from where they currently are. Gosh darn it. Roll20 is being deeply uncooperative. So but you guys spend a couple days, around both that area and the tavern. Is there anything you want to tell other than what I know from the text chat? Anything you want to tell me about what you do?
Aside from training, really think of anything else other than training and getting the occasional drink.
Okay.
Picks a very dry alleyway. Sleeps in the corner.
How do you remove a token from the map?
Delete.
I don't believe that any of you can.
You can,
If it's yours, you can.
yeah, you can delete it. Just delete creature, go away.
Oops. And how do you do that? What is the delete creature thing?
Just on your keyboard.
Oh, okay. Delete. That's so helpful. Thank you.
One of these days,
My
Alt
God.
F4.
One of those days. Like, weird. Okay.
So, you guys are okay. So after a few days, one of the sister, the woman who hired you guys, comes up to Everstand to pick up her brother.
Cool.
She approaches you. She thanks you all profusely for your noble rescue. Well, not you all, not the three of you. And she gives you your money, which is immediately used to pay the people who you hired to the people the dwarf hired to rescue you. As you, anything you want to tell me about what you say to them? For
I just kind of thank him.
all right.
Thumbs up in recognition.
Is your character? By the way, your character is genuinely mute. By the way.
No,
Oh.
doesn't like talking around weird people, new people. There's a lot of trust issues going. Kobold with cold element from the cold region came all the way here, and then I found an interesting group to hang out with.
Yeah.
There was a lot of getting captured and working your way out of getting captured happen.
Now, of course, the departure of your dwarf, sort of left you shopping for of your old dwarf, left you shopping for a new dwarf, brand new dwarf, shinier.
Wow, that's racist.
How?
You're shopping for dwarves. You're not shopping for clerics. You're shopping for dwarves.
So?
For a race thing.
I could be shopping for elves. That doesn't matter.
It's like you're actually buying them for slavery. It's just a joke, man. Don't read too much into it. Come on, just go.
So,
why do you like stopping me like this, man? Come on.
there you go. So anyways, fortunately, there is one for sale, and
God damn it!
he's in the yard. How do you? I assume you would approach him to invite him.
Yes, I will.
Go ahead.
This is your character, right?
Yeah, this one is my character.
My character walks up and says, "Oh, hey, you're the person who healed my wounds from training. Have you
Yes,
come
I
to
am.
Join us in our epic quest."
What is the goal of your epic quest?
Aid the city of Lastwall and also the surrounding areas, and
Knowledge
hold
local.
the local
Me?
No, Darby.
Okay.
what I surmise the original premise is.
It's a little bit less epic, more of a we've got a job to do.
Because you guys, I think he told me you guys wanna be knights or something.
Yes. Even with a
Yeah.
3, Serena knows that Last Wall is not a city, it's a country.
Oh, okay.
I need to... I've thought about making Pathfinder lore videos, and I think that would be useful both for things and for campaign stuff.
Yeah, I've seen a few of them done before, but none of them have ever been entertaining enough to keep my attention. But
Yeah, I like to just read, to be honest.
if you can manage something that's entertaining, that'd be great.
Hmm. Well, anyways, so basically, to summarize it, the or, you guys are you're aspiring knights basically, and so before you're approved officially as a company of knights, you basically have to be mercenaries because you have to fund yourselves.
Of course, knights doesn't mean class knights. It means just like being appointed knights by like the king or the queen, having
Well,
like a.
Well, the way that it works, and by the
we're
way,
not receiving knighthood. We're just
basically basically the idea, as I'm sort of let me see if that's
You're gonna at the last mission that's gonna make us be validated. You're gonna level us up, and we're gonna take a level in tonight. Is that it?
no.
Is there a knight?
There is no such thing in Pathfinder. There is no such class as knight.
That is not really.
There is not.
specifically for this reason.
Okay.
Might be. But
Well, there are multiple orders of things, but there are no actual knights for diversity.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess if you guys say that you guys are like aspiring knights, I'll definitely join you. That is also my goal.
yeah. By the way,
And I guess helping people too. Sure.
one other thing I'll mention. The Knights of Last. So the Knights of as you guys are going on and doing things both for and just sort of along that align with the goals of the Knights of Last Wall, you guys are actually earning favor with them, a la Ultimate Intrigue rules.
Mhm.
So upon doing the first thing that they like, because they approve of the rescuing of slaves.
Oh really?
Yes. And indeed, you guys even retook that castle, so you actually get even more favor with them. You guys do have a couple of benefits that you can earn. The way it works is earning favor with them doesn't automatically give you access to favors, but when you do things directly for them, you can make a choice to either have it increase your favor with them or have it earn you favors from them.
Mm-hmm.
So right now
we're just doing missions that align with what they want.
Yeah, so far there's only been one mission, and that has been its nature. I'm getting the actual Ultimate Intrigue here. Sorry, things are starting slow. Yeah, here we are.
Also, I'd like to mention that for that future campaign that I've been kind of throwing around, what extra rules do you want? This will be good knowledge for me to get in early.
Yeah. Okay. I'll let you talk about that while I look up this thing.
Leon,
Yeah,
I think he's
because,
asking you,
What?
right?
I don't know. I was reading something. What's going on?
Am I cutting in and out?
No,
No.
you're fine.
No.
Okay. Yeah, but basically, yeah, this will be good experience for me since that one future campaign that I'm considering all those extra rules for. This is one of the things in it.
What is?
Like favor and that are more social.
Yeah, that's. I've had to brush up on traps and my curses and shit lately, just so I can get used to what they look like.
Okay, I got a BRB real quick. I need me some coffee.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
So, Leon, about your campaign
Yeah.
and about Awaken. So, what do you consider already sentient and not already sentient that can be awakened?
Puppy, what's the number for int for that?
Usually 2.
1 and 2 are not considered sentient, or dash.
I mean, it probably goes a little bit higher, but you know, if it's got RP in it, not playable.
Oh, okay. So anything that doesn't have racial points into making it can be considered that I can awaken it.
If it's a normal character or if it's playable normally, it isn't anymore.
Yeah. Because I asked you so many questions last night. I was like, yeah, I should stop now before he gets too annoyed.
It's okay. You'll figure it out.
Yeah, I know. I'll figure it out. We have a lot of time.
Okay. So yeah, I'm right about how this works. The idea is that as you can earn, basically this is what you basically choose this whenever you do things for them. You either earn further influence with them or you earn favors from them.
Okay.
Cool.
So favors you can earn right now are them giving. Let me actually get them here. There are currently 3. Borrow resources. Basically, you can get. Basically, you can take out a 100 GP loan from them. This actually doesn't require you to spend anything, but if you don't repay those loans, then it's your ass. It's gonna be a problem.
Got him.
There's one ability. You can spend favors with them to obtain, basically to attain 350 GP of weaponry from them.
Wow.
That's really useless. Okay.
It's good numbers.
And this is free. This is just something you get for being part of for being not a recognized order of knights, but recognized as people who do knightly things and are in accord with knightly interests. You get you are afforded you are allowed into Crusader libraries. Of course, knowledge is almost as important of a weapon as weapons are.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So, what the Crusader library access to the Crusader library gives you is you're permitted, and I wrote it here, you're permitted access to the extensive libraries of military history and religious and medical and tactical knowledge owned by the Knights of Lastwall. A section of this library is open to the public, but other sections are limited. The library can be used for research system. It provides a bonus equal to twice your influence rank on knowledge checks pertaining to its areas of concern. You can also exchange one favor. So basically, let's see.
Yeah, I think we get it.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Does it do anything else?
So okay. So you can access it. I said you get a bonus equal to twice your influence rank, which is currently 2, on a knowledge check if you go in there. And if the thing you're looking up pertains to their areas of concern. You can also exchange a favor. So some of the information, as I said, is restricted. The part that you have access to is basically the publicly available part, but they like you, so you get that help. You do that knowledge bonus thing.
Cool.
You can also exchange a favor to basically say, hey, I'm looking for this information. It's not in the public area. I think it might be in the private area where all of the dark magic is. Could you check it for me? They will basically look up what it is. They will decide how much they can tell you. And if they come back and if they say, I couldn't find anything or I can't tell you anything, then the favor is unspent and it's as though you had never done it.
Cool.
If they come back and say, I can't really answer your question, here's what I can tell you, they'll try to tell you as much as they can. And the favor, if they give you anything, the favor is spent.
Okay.
It's reasonable.
And as you cannot, in theory, as you would gain, as you gain favor with them, in theory, what parts of the library you are allowed to access will increase. In practice, you can't get any farther than you are right now until you are you cannot get any better benefits than the ones I have just described until you are actually Knights of Lastwall. So until your little band, which you guys still need to name, by the way, until your little mercenary band has become actual official recognized knights, you can't get the next set of benefits, which are just GP increases and a couple of other things you can do.
Cool.
Should we make a spreadsheet for name suggestions? Like
You
Kevin, since that's your field of expertise, you want to make a thing of the names, and we can all submit a name.
I think Kevin's here.
Kevin has a habit of accidentally muting himself, so that's probably what's happened.
Very true. And I assume he's also doing
Cocaine?
Oh.
Okay. Wow, what a skill.
So
I'll throw up the sheet.
yeah.
Anyway.
So you guys, another thing that is going to happen while you guys are here, you guys are going around, and one of the knights is actually going to approach you one by one, and offer you, and say, noble warriors, I have a very important duty for you. A task you might undertake. One that is
Well, let
critical
us
to...
hear it.
He motions for you to follow him through the castle.
Do you guys want to follow?
Well, yeah.
Okay. So I don't want to make the shots. Call the shots. We follow. Tick, 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 tick.
He walks, and he heads toward the, eastern gatehouse. And as he walks, he says, "Now, do you know the history of this castle?"
No.
Roll knowledge, history, I suppose.
I don't have any. I'm not trained in it, so I can't roll it.
Rolling an untrained check. 5.
Nah.
Oh, can you roll untrained?
You cannot roll knowledge history untrained.
Okay, so we can.
Discount my roll.
Yay! It's a 0.
So as
Maybe
you're
you
led
can
on,
inform us about its history.
as you're led on, he does. When this castle was first built,
Oh.
this castle was first built with an elaborate basement of crypts underneath it, and as time has gone on, those crypts have been expanded. Their expansion ceased some time ago when a miscalculation about the water line caused a great many of them to be destroyed at the cost of numerous workers, but in any case, their maintenance is still necessary. The graves of many treasured heroes lie under there. You continue, and as he leads you sort of, this is the northwest gatehouse that he's leading you to, which is the so he's actually leading you not back across the bridge, but to the gatehouse that would bring you access to the bridge. He says, "Those crypts, they have I'm hearing an echo, something.
Just a bit of one.
Those crypts, they have an unfortunate history of being infested with monstrous creatures.
Monsters
res-
what?
Monstrous creatures. As a result, it is your gravely important duty to report below these stairs and clean our basement. I mean, the noble crypts of
That's
cunt.
great.
of
I love this guy. I love
monstrous
this guy. He
vermin."
understands. We'll take care of your rat problem, sir. We aren't one to shy away from the realities of what you'll have us do. You're a good person.
This is hilarious. This is actually hilarious. This is maybe the 5th game that I've had to clean rats out of a basement.
Well, before we go in, I'm just gonna take 15 minutes to prepare my last spell, okay?
What?
Okay.
Okay.
I'm kind of
Thank you for accepting this quest. He offers
Yeah.
you what?
Nothing. Thinking out loud.
He does actually offer you what he regards as the asking rate for a group of mercenaries of your caliber, which is 1250 total.
Total, so we're gonna split that up.
Yeah, 12. Yeah, that, and he also says, and of course you will be reimbursed for any treasures you find down there. Indeed, Some of them you may be free to keep yourselves. It's been
Cool.
too long since anyone ventured down there. No one has respect for their ancestors. As he does this, you roll perception.
Oh.
Um,
20 plus. Draw run, please. Brrr, perception is 10.
Yeah.
Really?
With 19,
14. Come on.
with 19 and 20, and 22 certainly, you guys, as you're walking past, you notice on the wall a calendar, and you notice a little fridge magnet with this guy's face under clean basement. And so he leads you down there. And he shuts the door.
Ow.
Well,
Okay.
shall we establish a marching order?
It is dark down here, so how are you guys handling that?
I have an ion torch.
Okay.
Boom.
You also have dark vision, by the way.
I also have dark vision. Oh my god.
Yeah,
If anybody
dwarfs.
wants the ion torch instead, I don't know. I don't care really.
Pretty please with sugar on top.
Yeah,
My
sure. you
character
can have
will.
it.
My
Yeah.
character starts purring profusely.
You can have it. Here you go. A friend in need. Am I right?
Purr. She nods and bows to you happily. Purr.
No need. No need. Okay. So, the marching order. Who's the most squishy? Let them be in the middle.
That's
And
probably me.
I think I'll be in the back, I guess, since I am the cleric. And I am very tanky. I don't want to leave the rear
Or
empty.
ignore.
So?
I'm doing this. I'm taking care of something for later. Just.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
sure.
You can add it now if you want, but
I'm good.
I mean, or when I say I'm taking care of it for, I don't necessarily mean it won't happen soon, but it's not immediate.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
So you're aware we can see those.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do about it.
Okay.
Well, let's go. So what exactly is the job that he gave us?
Clean the rats out of the basement.
Not just the rats. Basically, he's told you your job is to check the entire basement and make sure it is clear of rats, giant bugs, God forbid, undead. Just anything you wouldn't want down here.
Mm-hmm.
You can.
Okay.
Understood.
Okay, let's start. Let's get going, maybe. Start
You're
exploring after the corner.
Okay.
Oh, here
Our-
we go.
Yeah, you guys need to be in the middle.
Half-orcish friend should lead us.
Okay.
Yeah.
One
I'll
second.
be behind the half orc.
Don't move any farther just now.
Statistics. I need to change my statistics real quick because my HP is.
That's a
changed.
good point.
might
I
go.
should roll health. Are we rolling health or are we taking
You are rolling.
Okay. 6.
I will roll that then. I just took half, so I'm gonna roll it. Okay.
Damn.
Okay.
Who just rolled? I think you can. You guys were like training to get more HP, right, guys?
No.
No, just one guy did that.
I wasn't.
Well, I think you guys can actually also wait. But sure.
By the way, there's rats.
By the way. Whatever shall we do?
News.
Let me roll initiative / roll. D20. My initiative is 4. Yay.
Okay.
Okay, give me a second.
I don't know why that macro always have problems with initiative macros.
Yeah. I've been I use the buttons instead of that.
4. Yay. Speedy Gonzalez.
Yeah, I have it's using the macro button. It just somehow that's all that spits out. I don't know exactly what I'm doing wrong with that thing. But yeah, and I'll use the same thing. I'll copy paste over from other things, and it just won't work. I don't know.
I'm
Yeah,
tied
it's weird.
with one of the rats. My modifier is 4, if that helps decide.
Okay. It, well, hold on. Sort descending. Yeah, you should be ahead of them. And you are. Oh, is that?
They rolled much better than I did.
And you see those two rats, and they sort of start scurrying towards you, which will be represented when their turn comes along. But you roll perception. You feel like you hear other rats in the distance.
Oh.
Kidoki.
Character is just gonna kind of smirk a bit and just go, "A cat catching rats."
This one, it looks starved, and it double moves right up to Landir. Serena.
Hard corner, so I can't poke it, right?
You can, you just take a penalty.
I'll take that penalty to try and poke it.
Okay.
How big of a penalty is it?
It's -4. Oh, that breaks something. Mute tab.
Interesting music.
Very interesting choice.
So I miss.
Huh.
What is that? Rogue dungeon or something?
I don't know, but I like it. By the way, Puppy, I'm gonna send you a macro real quick. Lifey.
Did someone stop the music?
No, I still hear it. Inside those arrows, if you put that in a macro, you can click a token, and it'll throw up an initiative and just type in what the modifier is, and it'll put it in for you.
Okay. Drake.
Alright, playing the corners game here. The right button. That's also not the right button.
Okay.
From there to there without hitting any other corners. I blue.
Okay. You are shooting through your friends, so that doesn't pose a penalty. But you hit anyway. In fact, this is a Ray of Frost.
Yeah,
Crit threat.
does not.
Does not. Unless their touch AC. Yeah, their touch AC is not that low.
That's for some reason 9.
Landir.
I will flurry blue in front of me.
Okay. Attack number 1 does 6 points of damage.
Okay.
That gets rid of it. I'll let you 5-foot step and finish your flurry.
Okay, I shall do that.
Okay. Attack 2 is 13, which does not hit.
Okay. That's your turn.
Let's see. I move 1, 2. I can move through friendlies, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and I cast guidance on what's his name? The orc, the half
Landir.
Landir, and I cast guidance. So you have a +1 on the next attack.
Thank you.
Competence bonus. I don't know if you have it. That's stacked.
Yeah, not at this level. I don't have it much.
Oh, okay.
Just strength.
Still
pretty
level
much.
2. Yeah. We're still level 2, so we don't care. Okay, go ahead.
Serena.
Okay. Can't do too much from this position.
Sorry.
If I try to move past the rat,
You have to
I
make...
provoke, right?
So you have to make an acrobatics check. With a DC equal to its CMD plus 5. Normally that would be like fucking impossible, but they're rats, so they're even though they're I mean they're ROUSs, but they're not that big. So
I'll roll it.
yeah. You can get to the other side of him, yes, and you don't provoke. You have the ion torch, so that lights up some space around you.
Right.
Ion torch for the win. You can keep it, by the way. I actually forgot that I had dark vision, or else I wouldn't have bought it.
So continue. Don't wait for me to finish revealing stuff because I use that pattern to try to represent like line of sight.
The 13 to hit. I'm assuming that doesn't hit.
That's a really bad roll.
13 does not hit a rat. Except, are you taking into account the fact that you are flanking?
15.
15 hits a rat.
Awesome.
Wow.
Let's see. I'm flanking, so my other trait takes into effect. Damage bonus. The traits I chose, just to be quick, are basically if I fight something alone, I get +1 to hit. If I'm not hit to damage, and if I'm flanking, I get an additional +1 to damage. So I cover two different scenarios. 7 damage.
Damage.
Okay. So the only time you don't get a bonus damage is if someone else is threatening it, but you are not flanking it.
Exactly.
Okay.
That teamwork feat that makes it so that way other people count as flanking in squares adjacent to flanking squares. Yeah.
Holy shit! I just had a deja vu, man. I swear to God, I saw this dungeon before.
It's possible. This is
Yeah.
from a book. It's one of the. This is Castle Everstand is there's an article in it in Castles of the Inner Sea.
No, like
and
the very line that Darbo said.
oh,
That was straight up deja vu. Holy shit! My mind just melted. Ugh. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
so this critter double moves. Drake.
Okay. I'm gonna move
1, 2, 3,
there.
4, 5, 6. You can. Nah, you have a penalty if you should.
He does not actually, I don't think.
Because from here, maybe, I don't know.
Wrong button. Yeah, I can hit it.
You are Lord and Master of the Corners game.
Oh, what was my first character?
I don't know.
That monkish arch?
That will not hit.
Probably not.
Landir.
Okay. 5, 10. Okay, yeah. I will move to there, provoking.
I don't think you provoke. You just entered its
Oh,
threat
yes,
range. You didn't.
He did. Darbo Square is
Left
threatened.
red square.
Okay.
It does not hit you. It tries to bite you, but it can't. Because
Okay.
it's stupid.
And they can't flurry, obviously, so I will single attack. 20 to hit
Oh.
for 13 damage.
Nice.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. I move over here and I cast guidance on Darbo. Or what's your name of your character again?
Serena.
I should really start typing those in. Sorry.
Serena, if you look at the icons, they have the character's name first and then the person's name.
Yeah, you have a +1 to hit now, Darbo.
This person has
That
2
enough?
equally valid targets. It's going to target Landir.
Okay.
16.
Nope. Misses by 1.
Got him.
Serena.
To hit.
$19 hits.
Okay, I do 1 less damage because I've got someone threatening him that is not flanking. Bah, 5 damage.
Alright.
Just barely missed it.
Drake.
Well,
So
And-
while he's doing that, if I have 3 spells prepared, can I cast 1 spell 3 times?
we are
No.
not. You have
13 does not hit.
Prepared
Wait.
individual
yeah.
spell times.
I
Which you're
cannot.
free to do. So at the beginning of the day, you prepare you prepare your spells. You can leave slots open, and you should leave slots open.
Yeah, I know.
But you prepare your spells, and you prepare Bless. That means you get to cast Bless once. If you
Just
care,
once. I can't cast it another time.
no.
That's what Pearls of Power are for. Their items, so
Yeah,
you can just
but
get back a
that's-
spell.
Let's not inject.
Okay.
That'll just confuse him right now.
No,
There's
I
an
know
item.
what spells of power are.
Yeah.
Okay. I got it.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
That was Drake
Sorry, I interrupted.
or
There you go.
Landir.
Good.
Back to me already. I will flurry. He's all the way up there. I'm guessing it's 16, so he's gone.
Yep.
Omae wa mou shinderu.
Yes.
Ah,
In case
fucked
it
him up,
matters for
okay.
thematic or reasons, it's my shield and I'm using with the flurry.
Oh man, come on.
Yep.
So lame.
That's pretty nice.
It gets really, really, really good by mid-level.
Okay. I'm just saying.
Like I can do ranged flurries.
Oh damn. Okay. So, by the way, is there anything in these rooms, or are they just like?
Well, they're crypts, and you don't know if there's anything in them because you're just sort of seeing them in the distance through dark vision and such.
Okay, so the room that we're in now, let's look at that.
So you
you're
know,
gonna-
these
Lost.
being crypts, you
I fall asleep.
these being crypts, you do find things, and you find you find crypts, and you find on them, you find descriptions, and you find plaques and stuff.
Mhm.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we get it.
For the like we were told to get items, were we instructed to like get everything we can, or just like loose things lying around kind of stuff?
All you were told is that whatever you found down there would either be yours to keep or you would be compensated for it.
Okay.
So
I'm
you
pretty
weren't
sure that doesn't mean loot,
you weren't specifically instructed to get everything you can.
but yeah, I really don't think he wants us to loot the crypts. So
Don't if you don't open a grave, you're fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because there's stuff down here. I'll put like if I read it aloud, you're fine. I'll phrase it that way.
Yeah, I would just like So yeah,
Because
we'll
there's
go
stuff
off.
down here, especially there's stuff down here, especially weapons and armor that are better off used for the cause than decorating a grave.
I suppose that makes sense.
So should we search?
Well,
As long as we
searching.
don't desecrate the
Would
graves,
searching graves be considered
that's bad.
No.
evil? Evil?
You've been given permission by the owners of this castle to take things.
Search graves.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's fucking search graves,
No.
boy.
And it wouldn't be evil anyway. It might be chaotic otherwise, but it wouldn't be evil.
I'm neutral anyway. I'm neutral good. So I can do chaotic sling and level things. Just like as long as I keep it balanced.
So you do find some information as you go through. You find a couple things. For one thing, you find various bits. You find various bits of jewelry, common gems, and small art pieces that look as though they are better. That look as though they should be taken upstairs. They're sort of outside the graves. Like,
Okay.
you're not supposed to open them. Like I said, you're not supposed to open the graves, but the things outside them, you're supposed to take back up. Sort of like the flowers, flowers left at a grave or something. So you do find, throughout all 20 or so of the graves and this kind of upper area, you find, various things. You find a painting of what looks like it may be the grave's occupants. You do find actual flowers. You find some common gems. You don't find not like rubies, sapphires, or diamonds, but like,
Glass.
not
Like
quite
river
glass.
River glass,
Or maybe like I don't know. I don't know my gems well, so I don't know what's actually valuable. But like maybe opals. That's
Opals are valuable. They're not.
yeah, they're valuable, but they're not.
They're not diamond.
Okay, maybe
Well,
just basic. Maybe
yeah.
just basic 3 ember, I guess.
Yeah, certainly
It's
some amber. There
Yeah,
certainly
okay.
there would be some. And also some. I mentioned some like small little pieces of art or carved holy symbols that are hand painted.
Okay.
You find a tiny little, and this isn't worth much, but you do find a little drawing that, it's not very good. It's like stick figures and, made in some kind of iffy inks, but it just says "Rest in peace, Daddy" on the bottom. Going through some of the graves have plaques next to them. So one of them is Istor Harkist. When unlistened to by her superiors about the imminent advance of a great orcish horde into Lastwall's territory, this knight disguised her building of new keeps as a series of training exercises. When orcish forces advanced as she had predicted, her prudence proved to be the salvation for thousands of innocent souls.
Cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
You can kind of.
Maybe I should write down the name actually.
I'm going to tell you don't. Well,
Oh.
some of these will. Or do you know what? Go ahead and write down the names if you wish to, because some of these will come up later.
Folder rising.
And so you can sort of. I'm just sort of revealing areas you can kind of go to, just kind of.
So if you guys would go ahead and tell me each of your names and like the who plays what, and
There-
I'll start with that. So what does Flux play?
I'm a brawler,
Brawler name of
Landier.
dear.
There's a name tab on the sheet if you want to use that instead.
It is incomplete, but it has, I think, everyone who's here and not you. Though
Well, it's also
Leon's
in
is
roll
wrong.
20.
Okay, well, what's the name of this character? The one that was buried here, the hero.
Istor Harkist. And this is actually an important individual. So if you have any knowledge at all of Lastwall's history, you've probably heard this name before. Looking through, you see some others. Marion the Red. This well-known warrior was the bodyguard of a princess. Though he was unable to prevent her from being kidnapped by the Green Dragon Zedoran no fewer than 8 times over the course of her life, he mounted a successful rescue on each occasion.
Wait. He can't stop a kidnapping, but he can always
I think Leon picked up on his name.
I didn't catch the
Oh, what a
name, but I
cunt.
caught Green Dragon 8 times. What was the name?
Marion, right? Was he just fucking her?
Marion the Red.
Yep.
Yes.
Was he just fucking her?
Yeah.
No.
Though
Missed it
What a
entirely.
cunt.
You've definitely missed.
Yeah.
Was just shagging her. I'll put in his description.
A Mario reference.
Okay, what else?
Sort of looking around in this area, and I would appreciate if you moved your token sort of to reflect your.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, let's go down.
Let's go down. It is
Down. Yeah.
We've done 2, so we're at the 3rd.
Maybe stay. When an encounter happens, we're still in our march order. We're just speeding things along. Okay.
Yeah, I'll accept that.
Okay.
You see, this is actually the entire Hall of Crypts. Last one at the back is Juhel the Wolf. This paladin was nearly executed when it was uncovered that she was a werewolf. Only due to her unexpected arrival to and mortal sacrifice at the Battle of Last Hope was her legacy redeemed.
She was executed because she was a werewolf.
She was nearly executed.
But then she
That's the
redeemed
word that I
herself.
missed. Yes.
But then she redeemed herself.
Yeah.
In a battle.
Yeah. She had always been. She was a paladin, so she had been lawful good the entire time.
Yep.
Okay. Can you tell me the name again?
It was
Johan. Because I heard Johan the Wolf.
It was Juhel.
Juhal.
Juhel is how I'm spelling it here.
Hell the Wolf.
Yeah. And don't.
Okay. What else?
Those are all the ones that sort of stand out to you as you go down this area. You can.
Is there any loot to be found?
I described that already.
Oh, that was all of it. Okay. Okay, let's keep going. Is there anything else down?
No, there's nothing else in that direction.
Okay, so let's start going right then. Boys, come on.
Right.
Yeah, guys, come on.
Oh.
Come on here. See this? The right side?
Mm-hmm.
Good job.
Yeah, I know. We're coming.
Can I be more condescending? No, I cannot.
Okay. And you can keep going. This is where I typed up like 20 grave descriptions. I do not have enough for every single nook and cranny of this place.
Okay.
Text off mini.
Okay. So what do we see here?
More hallway.
Maybe the orc should be the head. I don't know.
You did you stepped to a good place just for a second there. Just let me reveal. And
Drake, maybe you should be in between us, because I'm gonna guard the rear.
Well, the back section's.
Yeah, true. I guess let's just keep going then.
Anything to the right?
yes, there is most definitely something to the right. There's actually stairs that appear to go down.
Okay, let's complete the section first. Or is it like... No, usually we just complete the level first.
Yeah, let's finish this level first.
Left?
Left.
You find the grave of Doran the Orange. This Ifrit paladin spent much of his career on the plane of fire working against the machinations of his wicked Ifriti father. After finally killing the evil genie, he moved to Lastwall to aid against the Orcish threat. He was slain at the Battle of the Burning Children.
The Battle of what?
The Burning Children. Also known, it's known as both the Burning Child and the Burning Children because of a continuity error.
Plural probably better.
Yeah, a continuity error on my part, a retcon on my part. Do you guys remember in Shattered Star that little ghost fire kid you found?
Sounds familiar.
Yeah.
I wanted to use him again, so I decided there were two of him. Anyways, so, but that's much later. Forget I said anything. Yeah, a lot of this is much later, and a lot of it probably won't happen as a result. But actually, you've only actually that's the only one so far you've encountered that's actually built up to something.
Okay.
Other
anything
than
down
the
here?
mention, other than I guess the mention of the Battle of Last Hope. Anyways, so yeah, there's more graves. You know, there's sort of this direction here.
Tick.
Down here you get, and you're discovering that the 300 GP of treasure I mentioned is all throughout this whole area. So
Okay.
you're
Cool.
still
Is there any more encounters there? I don't know.
You don't know. You've been,
just,
like I said, part of your job is that you explore the whole place, and you seem to be taking interest in the grave descriptions, which is what I hoped.
Yeah, actually.
Okay. Yeah.
So you venture your way down here. There's one interesting one down here. Marion the Bold. This knight famously rescued a barge containing over 300 slaves from the clutches of the drowning Sand Tribe. She perished at the Battle of Last Hope.
Can you repeat everything?
Marion the Bold. This knight...
Gold.
Yes. This knight famously rescued a barge containing over 300 slaves from the clutches of the drowning Sand Tribe. She perished at the Battle of Last Hope. I'm reading from a Word document right now, so I'll just send that to you guys afterward, rather than make you write all of this down.
Okay. Because I'm writing it down like almost word by word. Probably missed a couple.
That's not necessary. I can send you this.
Okay,
I can accept that your characters wrote it down and send it to you. So
okay, thank you.
that's about all there is in this direction. There's sort of a little more.
Anything more in that little more?
Not really. There
Okay.
is
Let's keep,
a little
let's
more down
go
here.
then. What is this, by the way? Is this just a wall, but it's white instead of...
It is a door.
Well, that was a little bit
Yeah.
you know...
I should. Yeah.
interesting.
That's something That's something maybe the others have gotten used to, but I suppose you wouldn't intuitively necessarily just know. Is white is for me because the Pathfinder published module books do this. I've gotten in the habit of it. White is code for door. So if a section of wall is white, it's a door. Because I used to try to make actual doors, but they look pretty bad.
There's no good way to do that unless they're really big office doors.
Maybe before we go downstairs, we search the door. I don't know.
Is this both? Did those go to the same way?
That's what I was asking.
Yeah, those
Are
two
they
stairs
both
just sort of go down to the same place.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's why I
Maybe.
wanted to clear it first. It doesn't look like it. Oh, another door. Gotcha.
Guys, maybe before we go downstairs, we search what's behind this door.
It's just another door, so it's the same level of the map, as far as I know.
Yeah,
It's just
but
like
all of this
we
is
just
for
went
the
down.
sort of as you that like those stairs are just sort of like stairs in the middle of a hallway.
like when it's like a 3-step down, it's not really a whole full staircase kind of a thing.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
it's a good 5-10 feet lower,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just an open hallway that happens to go downward.
Okay.
Let's keep going. Is the door locked by any chance?
No.
Okay. Mr. Orc, maybe you should go in first.
Does anyone have? Oh, okay. It's already open.
I'll go in after him.
Probably be there
As you
too.
walk through, you notice that most of the graves just have like a jar of ashes. They don't actually have an actual body, and some of them don't actually have anything at all. They're like, in fact they look. What you actually think they are is like they're proxy graves for bodies that couldn't be found.
Yep.
Probably because orcs usually eat
Well,
their.
That is a hazard, but also just collecting all of the bodies after a battle is sometimes hazardous, and as cold as it might feel to say, just not worth it.
Yep.
By the way, what type of region are we in? Is it like temperate? Is it like cold?
So last wall, it's temperate. So sort of so Belkzen itself actually has a variety of terrain. Part of it is sort of the stereotypical orcish wasteland you sort of picture. There are sections of it that are more just like temperate grasslands and forests, and there are up north, like a few hundred miles north, not that far.
Frozen wastelands. Okay.
Not frozen wasteland, but like frozen areas. Not necessarily all wasteland. There are some frozen wastelands, not immediately north of you, but like not very far. Not to the far, to the nearish north. There's the icy areas like the realm of the Mammoth Lords, the land of the Linnorm Kings,
I
Irisen.
I was just asking because when you actually say the last wall, I was just like picturing the wall from Game of Thrones.
No, it's a country.
Yeah.
Okay.
Last Wall is a country, and Last Wall's own
But they have
climate
a
is
wall.
pretty temperate. They have
But
many
they do have a
walls.
wall.
They have many walls.
Yeah. It seems to be going around the whole country.
Not like that.
Well,
Okay.
if you played Connect the Dots, you would find the entire country is pretty well garrisoned. It has to be.
Yeah.
Anyways,
So let's keep going. Sorry.
This room has some shrines. A lot of them, I'm reading to you the graves that have more description. Many of them don't have as much. For instance, there's one that you encounter that is simply marked as Salaman the Grave. The information on this knight is sparser than the others. His plaque indicates only that he died bravely during the culling, the 20 years of intense warfare following the death of Eredin at the age of 19.
Okay.
Huh.
Wow, a knight at the age of 19. That's very impressive.
Well, I mean that's past generic adulthood. So yeah.
Actually, well,
Like
yeah.
you have to.
It actually does differ from Taldor, England, knighting practices where you had to be 21.
Mhm.
You need soldiers for the cause, and sometimes they die tragically.
Yep.
A lot of that just went right over my head, but let's keep going.
Yeah, medieval history is something you pick up a lot on.
Yeah. So,
Mhm.
continuing, where do you go?
Let's go up, maybe. Boom, trap, dead. By the way, I'm always rolling perception for traps.
Why would there be traps in a place like this?
I
Unless
don't
there
know,
was
man.
a door saying
Yeah.
brand champion, former blah 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 blah.
You are in direct and positive contact with the people who own this place, is all I'll say about traps.
Mhm.
Okay. So they would have warned us. Okay, so
And the only way for there to be traps down here and they didn't warn you is if they themselves didn't know, because if there was like monsters squatting down here or something. But
Right.
yeah. Okay.
What's that thing in the hall?
Trash.
that is actually it's
Bone.
kind of a collapsed it's basically a collapsed stairway or not stairway, but like the hallway / stairway there has collapsed, sealing off a section of the crypts that was formerly accessible. You guys aren't required to try to get past there.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's check out that hallway.
All right.
More collapse. Is there any way, like, a check that we could tell, like, if that was natural or if something?
It was done deliberately to seal off a section of the hall or of
Gotcha.
the
Okay.
crypts.
There's 2 in a row. I would be like, that doesn't seem like likely
Yeah.
that. It
Okay.
would.
Which you could ask the knights about it later. They would potentially be candid with you about it, but
As of now, we can just go with what we have.
Drake, are you gonna follow us or?
Moving.
Okay. Let's keep going.
okay. You walk past another interesting grave, that of Isaac the Clever. A powerful sorcerer, this mage was able to use his magic to infiltrate the brimstone Haruspecs. Give me a knowledge local so you guys can know what that is.
I have it untrained, so I can't.
I'll accept knowledge
I-
religion or arcana as well.
I took local.
Oh, I have
11 local.
The Brimstone Haruspecs are an order of oracles, essentially, theoretically in service to Rovagug. They breathe in the noxious, poisonous fucking fumes of a volcano that they live near, and they believe thoroughly that it gives them prophetic visions.
Classic.
So you hear of
Oh.
Isaac the Clever, a powerful
Infiltrated.
sorcerer. This mage used, and you know further of the Haruspecs that like the orcs very often consult the oracles of the Brimstone Haruspecs. They consult them heavily before they do much of anything, really.
Is that you or
Go
the
ahead.
book?
That's the book who says that.
I'm gonna say that's a very Oracle of Delphi.
Yeah. I mean, I know what the Oracle of I actually did not know that the Oracle was real until I took literature and learned no, it was when I took philosophy and learned that Socrates visited the Oracle of Delphi. I had up till then thought it was not real.
Yeah, man. Gas leaks from the ground make you crazy and see shit.
Yeah.
Is this?
Well, she
order
was
of
right about
oracles,
Socrates. In any case, well, she was mostly right about Socrates. In any case, Isaac the Clever, a powerful sorcerer, this mage successfully used his magic to infiltrate the Brimstone Haruspecs. Acting as a false prophet, he was able not only to send intelligence back to Lastwall regarding orcish movements on which he was consulted as a prophet, but also to give false prophecies and manipulate the orcs into performing actions desirable by Vigil. Vigil being the capital of Lastwall.
Cool.
Nice.
He finally
Is
perished when the toxic fumes from the volcano overwhelmed him.
Classic. Is the order of oracles still going, or is it? Like,
Oh, it still
destroyed right now?
exists.
Okay. Was he ever found out?
No. He was found out when the because he had been using the magic he had been using to disguise himself did not work when he had died. So when someone saw in his robes, when he died from the poison, one of the orcs came across him and saw that they had been being fucked with this whole time, and they were rather angry.
Okay.
Over here, this is a large room with a single coffin in the middle. There's a staircase that goes up to another part of the castle. This is from the sort of stuff on the walls you see here. This is the Crypt of the Unnamed Hero. What it is basically is it's a generic sort of catch-all grave for any knight who is lost and forgotten.
Yep.
So
I
any
don't think
knight,
every country has that.
yeah,
Yeah. Hell, even the Confederates have that.
any knight who falls in service to Last Wall and their body is not found and they're not noted missing and they just don't end up with a grave, this is their grave.
Yep. It's really poetic, to be honest. I love the idea. Okay, let's keep going. Maybe we should search everything in this level first before we go up the stairs.
That
Yeah.
that goes back up to the castle. That goes to the Iron Tower.
Ah, okay. So maybe let's search over here.
They would have yeah.
Somebody's typing. Okay.
Oh, that was just a different thing. 1 second.
I love my name.
You pass by another grave, Abigail of the Frosted Earth. Once nearly burnt as a witch in Ustalov, Abigail proved herself a noble wizardess countless times before her death during the fall of the Horde line in 4624.
Oh, come on. Don't make us write dates as well.
I am not... As I said, I will give you this Word document. You do not
yeah,
have to
sure.
write this stuff down.
I forgot. Sorry. Yeah. Oh my god.
Still writing shit down.
Yeah, man. I couldn't fucking wait to get out of the fucking semester. Come on. Okay, let's keep going. Is there anything here?
Not
over
really.
Here. Over here, is there anything over here?
There is that there.
More crypts. Yay.
That grave, actually, and that one seems, again, especially recent, and it's very interesting. It is dedicated to Valda the Wise. After serving a major role in the assemblage of the Shattered Star, this good-hearted barbarian single-handedly crushed several orcish hordes before falling in a duel to Grask Oldeath. Her uncanny resemblance to the ancient rune lord Sorshin allowed her to use Belkzen's Thessalonian ruins against orcish forces on more than one occasion.
Okay, that's nice.
That's
anything
another one
else?
that... It's an inside joke.
Yeah, I got it from the Shattered Star when you guys said Shattered Star.
I missed that one.
Unfortunately, I don't know what that is. It's a campaign that you guys only played,
Yeah.
so I don't know. If it's an inside joke for you guys, please keep it that way. I don't want to ruin it.
So it looks like we have stairway down and doorway up. Is that correct?
There's a little bit of left over here.
There's still over here.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Yeah.
we'll see.
Go over there.
So is there anything over here?
Roll perception.
Hell yeah. Darbo, you might wanna plus 10. Whoops.
That's a really high perception.
Yeah,
I
with that
think-
perception, Humam, you see it all.
Yes.
You understand.
Man, you've reached the Akashic Gates.
How many atoms are in the bricks on the?
Oh my
You know how many.
Oh my god. I put my fingernail between two atoms.
Your fingernail
What?
is made of atoms, so it's too big.
Actually, my fingernails, I put so much heat on it that it turns into obsidian. Obsidian has a really nice property of being able to go through molecules. Obsidian blades. It's really nice.
Uh.
It's like one of the only blades that can actually go through molecules instead of like just
If
pushing
only
them.
they weren't stupidly fragile.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right? So retarded.
So I'm guessing that's a 15 for your perception.
Yeah, 15. It's a plus 10.
Yeah. You do kind of hear something, sort of almost skittering alive in that
I knew
area.
you were gonna say that.
Can I put my ear down on the floor and actually listen more?
Tell you
There's really
in
not
second.
more information. There's really not more information to be had. You could maybe
okay.
with a knowledge nature you could identify the cry.
I don't have knowledge nature at all. If anybody wants to do, can
It does
somebody else do
sound.
it for me?
It definitely sounds insectoid.
Ah, okay. Okay, so let's just keep going.
Okay.
Drake, maybe you should
Yeah.
stay behind.
Okay,
gonna
so
start.
we're going down or we're going up?
We're going here over here first, right?
Yeah, it's right.
Oh, I keep missing that there's actual breaks.
Okay.
Yeah. So what is here? We go to the corner. What do we see?
So you see a larger room. It sort of opens up here, and in the center of the room, not quite.
Giant boss kills us all. GG. Total death party.
Well,
I got
probably
this.
it's not that bad. But it does. You just kind of see a bug. It kind of looks at you.
Kind of looks at us and
If I have a free action, I say don't break the circle until it does.
Knowledge arcane.
So, yeah, that circle's decorative. That it does not and was not meant to do anything. It's
yeah, Drake. Maybe you should definitely.
so
stay
yeah.
behind us.
Initiative will now be rolled.
Cool.
So,
1738. Sorry.
It didn't work again.
I tried fixing it, but it didn't work.
I don't.
Drake, we agreed that you're gonna stay behind us, Drake. Come on.
Just because you said something doesn't mean it's always going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Sees magic shit, walks toward magic shit. Initiative.
Okay. Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Rick.
Indeed. Serena, you go first.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
sitting on kind of a mound.
I walk here. Does something happen when I touch the magic circle?
Not at
I
all.
think
Like
you
I
said
said, it's
decorative.
not magic. It's just decorative.
Dec-
It's the result of a lack of assets in Roll20.
Yep. Classic.
I make a prepared action to attack it when it moves close to me.
It's a standard action, so you definitely can.
Drake.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. See that.
20 there. We're gonna shoot at it. Vault weapon of Vaultitude.
All right.
Take 6.
It does.
Is it my turn?
It is now.
Okay, I move here through him, and I touch Landier on my way into, and I give him guidance. So that's a +1 to attack. Go ahead.
Okay. So it is going to 5-foot step here, triggering a ready to action.
Okay.
Is that stock sound of insects that I'm hearing? Or is it like just static?
Oh shit.
And that's just
Crit
in
threat?
your.
Oh boy!
I'm not making that does not confirm. I'm not making any stock sound of
Ah.
insects play.
If you're in your own home, you better call an exterminator.
Yeah, if you're actually hearing insects, there's a problem.
No, it's from my headphones. It's from my headphone. Come on,
Oh.
chill.
If
Oh,
insects
so
in your headphones,
It's in your ear. Got it.
Earwigs are really
Okay.
nasty. You want to avoid that.
So it
'Cause I
is
was
going
kidding,
to
you know.
bite you in kind, Serena.
Top 5 list of person fears right there.
22.
22. 22 will hit.
For 3 points of damage.
Not horrible.
And yeah, that's only if it gets a crit. Landier.
Move up and single attack.
All right.
Is that a crit?
Yeah, that's a crit.
Yeah,
And it's a confirm.
and it
I'm
does
with
confirm,
him.
yes.
Okay, so that's 21 damage.
21. Damn.
Hmm.
That was easy.
Yeah.
Is any we had a couple combats. Is anyone down HP?
No.
Not yet.
Okay, I didn't think so. I figured.
No, I think Serena has -3 HP. I mean, she took 3 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there's just something to keep want to keep track of. So at this level, it's not hard to get knocked down.
No. Okay.
The one to the left. That's interesting. I'm not. Oh, this I didn't see that there were hallways connecting to that. So
Is there anything we find here?
So this area so let's see, this is E4. There are some other things there in the roll perception. With 24, yeah, if you search the little little nest in the middle, on top of various insect eggs, which are actually considered a delicacy, but wouldn't be trusted. They're just kind of found in a dungeon.
I am a kobold. I acquire and some.
They taste great. They really do.
Damn right they do.
Does he get any hit points?
From food?
No.
Does he need a fortitude save?
No.
Was that
You don't
honey?
need a-
Was that honey that?
You don't need a fortitude save. In fact, without any I was gonna say you get a mechanical bonus from how good they taste, just kind of how content it makes you. But you ate them without sauce, so that's not the full experience.
We gotta have the
They're
sauce.
still good though.
Yeah.
But
You
do
can
find
tell the insect eggs are safe because they're still being guarded.
Yeah, you do find in the nest a little cloth sack containing 54 GP.
Someone writing down in the party.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Party
I got it.
thing? Okay. Thank you.
230 SP.
What a tease! Come on.
A piece of amber worth 90 GP.
Oh, just for anything that's not like mechanically useful, just for the new people, person. I just rate as non-mechanical. So if you hear something like that, like, oh, my character would love to have a piece of amber to put on top of their head and dance or whatever, then just tell me and I'll write it down the sheet.
Oh, okay.
And a Wand of Cure Light Wounds, caster level 3rd with 14 charges.
Don't we already have a 50 charge one?
Yes.
Doesn't- Another one.
This one has a higher caster level, which that does mean it's worth more. And it is possible if you run into an enemy that makes some enemies make you make caster level checks before you can heal the wounds they inflict. In fact, Serena, you're gonna have to fight one someday here.
I can't wait.
Maybe. Okay.
So
So before we search to the right, maybe we see what all these doors are. I mean, all these corridors later. There are 4 more paths, it seems. But do you guys want to go to the right? I don't know.
yeah, I'm fine with anything. It's
Yeah. Let's search left first. Finish it off.
As you walk through here, you do find another grave. Lenora Dragoncleaver, called by many the greatest halfling ever to wield a sword. This knight was famous for being the first dragon slayer ever definitively documented to slay the rainbow, that is, destroy a member of every malevolent draconic race. Tragically, she disappeared into the jaws of the green dragon Zedoran when he first made his way into the Fangwood.
The Skittles reference there.
So somehow I thought it was more impressive when they actually slew a rainbow.
Yeah, that would have been like insane.
Like, I don't even know what that means. That sounds cool.
Impressive regardless, but I was thinking it was gonna jump into something involving a prismatic dragon or something.
Shit.
Yeah.
But-
Is there anything else? Oh yeah, go
Really
ahead.
cool. That character's badass.
We collect
Yeah.
all their heads and then
Yeah.
Castlevania them together to form the prismatic dragon.
It's a halfling too, so that's like really impressive.
Okay, Leon, I'll have to explain the whole prismatic dragon reference later, but let's keep going.
It's the Crystal Beast Rainbow Dragon. Come on, guys.
It's the what? It's the what?
Okay. Sorry to interrupt, but aside from that reference, no, I was actually legitimately referencing a straight-up statted monster from the Epic Level Handbook in 3.5.
Oh, I've seen the prismatic dragon, but
Straight up freaking, but yeah, the rainbow dragon Yu-Gi-Oh joke is really good too, especially. Since
Oh
I
yeah,
used
there was a rainbow dragon in you. That was like the 2nd generation or something, right?
Yeah.
I'd get my ass kicked by the kid who had that card until I started using the deck that just removed everything from play because I was a dick like that.
Yeah. We actually didn't. Yeah. In my country, we don't have that many cards, so. Yeah, let's keep going.
Do you not have the internet?
Yeah, we didn't have the internet back then. Okay,
You've had the internet your entire life.
No, I didn't have the internet my entire life. That was like 6th grade. I didn't have the internet then.
yeah, I was gonna say I didn't have the internet for a while.
Okay.
Well,
No, you guys are like old, but I'm just in a really underdeveloped country. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
for me,
Shit.
it depends on your definition of have the internet. For me, because
Yeah, if you want like the internet, you have to like pay a lot and have like a modem in. And
Yeah.
it's so
does
fucking difficult.
dial-up count as the internet? Is the
I
question.
think it counts.
We didn't
yeah.
even have dial-up. Like the people who actually had the internet were like actual like communication companies. My mother worked at one, and that was like the only way we could like get into the internet.
Yeah, man.
And it was like I was like a kid then, so she would like actually go into sites for me. So I think it was just Disney fucking
She like
site.
printed out websites for you.
Yeah, good memories. But we did eventually get a modem in our house. I was like 9th grade maybe.
I would hope you're not playing Roll20 at a library or some weird shit like.
No. I'm a refugee now. I went from Syria to Jordan, and they have better internet here. Don't worry, I'm not an actual refugee. I don't live in a camp. I live in a house that we rented.
Oh.
Okay, so let's keep going.
Yes.
You guys want to go ahead, maybe?
I'm scared of the scary sketchers. I don't want statues.
Pain before humiliation. Steps between the statues.
So, the shelves of this chamber are adorned with herbs of more lavish make than those of other parts of the crypts. These are, you can tell, these inscriptions indicate these are the servants of the Gauntwood family that is essentially in charge of this castle.
Oh, cool.
Did we find anything interesting?
Well, this way through a portcullis. There is clearly a room.
Okay.
For here?
My favorite mechanical pencil just broke, so I'm acquiring.
Now that said, you know,
at desk for a moment.
It's down right now. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Come on, give me a good roll for the love of God. What the fuck?
Better than mine, at least.
Yeah, but it's still a 5. Come on.
Darby's more perceptive.
I can't wait to have a plus 20 perception. Then I'll show you.
There's a
Yeah,
gate there, Darby.
There's a gate there, Darby.
Okay. Excuse me, but I think I should be in the front as well, Sir Dwarf.
Well, suit yourself. Here you go. It's your funeral.
Routinely, the guy that can heal is also the guy that's the most useful and stays in the back so they don't hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Do you mean me, actually? Because I have a lot of constitution.
Right, but my point is, if you go down, then nobody can heal.
Oh, okay. I guess, yeah, sure.
We have the wands, and I hope someone put a point in each magic
Heal?
device at some point.
I think they
So
have
I'll
that.
go ahead and say, Serena, you do find there are actually keyholes in the statues that you think might open the gate. You're not sure where.
I have skeleton key. Can we try that?
You can try that, yeah.
Okay. So slash roll 1d20 plus 10.
Okay. This gives you a disable device bonus.
Got him. Yeah, it's just straight up plus 10. It replaces your own bonus because my bonus is minus. So.
This
Go ahead.
this that works. That opens it.
Okay. Skeleton key. Yes.
Where did you acquire such a thing?
I bought it. It's 85 gold, dude. Come on, chill.
Huh.
I think it's a masterwork tool for open
Yeah,
locks,
it's a
essentially.
masterwork tool for thieves. It's like thieves' tools. It's just a masterwork key.
Huh.
Masterwork skeleton key.
Weird.
I knew it was gonna be very useful in these early levels.
Yeah.
Just replaces your own bonus, which is usually minus because we are wearing armor, unless there was a really sneaky guy.
It's honestly a little weird to me that applies to. Anyways, so yeah, the thing opens.
Okay.
So many doors.
Mister, I want to be in the front. Maybe you should go in the front.
I'm in the front.
Got 'em.
Anything new we see from as we walk through?
You can see. Yeah, these. So these are the graves of members of the actual Gauntwood family itself.
Mm-hmm.
So are the doors grays or are they doors?
They're doors.
Just checking.
Mhm.
So we got the big door, which usually means that's an important thing.
I'm just
And
gonna
the little
peek through
doors.
this door. Is there an open door by any chance?
They're all closed at the moment, but none of them prove difficult to open.
Okay.
Inside here, you find there's a masterwork longsword and a broken breastplate.
Can somebody write that down in the?
We should leave all the stuff here.
Oh yeah, that was locked. So maybe they don't want us to be here. What do you guys think?
Based on our instructions, Puppy, what would you say about taking the items?
They should be recovered. Anything
Okay.
functional needs to be put to work again on the cause.
Okay.
Okay.
So, broken breastplate, was it?
Yes, and masterwork longsword.
Yeah,
It just has that broken condition, right?
And
It's
just
Right.
go
not
ahead. Yeah, just go ahead and type ×8 next to both of those, cause.
Okay.
Oh, every door has that. Okay.
And we have mending, I'm pretty sure. So that's pretty.
Yeah, I can cast that maybe tomorrow or
Yeah.
after we get a rest because I need to prepare that.
Yeah, totally. It's something that's done on once in a while to get our stuff back up.
Okay. Well, before we go through the door, I want to cast detect magic if there's anything behind it.
Hmm.
That is magic.
You don't detect magic.
Okay. So let's go in. Mister, I want to be in the front. Maybe you should go up front.
You're so sassy.
So sassy.
Do you want to reveal the other crypts just so we know we've been there?
No, 'cause some of them I'll have little things to read.
Oh, okay.
Okay, if you want to read them first before we.
Yeah, totally.
This one's any order is fine. So this one, these are two graves that are next to each other. They are Rose Gauntwood the Vigilant and Danielle of the Night. This husband-wife team of crusaders defied conventional wisdom about fighting in proximity to one's loved ones to great effect. As a team, they were vital to the holding of Castle Everstand against two sieges, smashed the Blood Trail tribe in one of the most successful incursions on Orcish territory in history, and held the Gallows Spire against the Whispering Ways forces in 4651 AR. Tragically, Danael was struck down in that battle, and made to rise again by the Lich Phagia. In their final battle together, Rose slew her husband before turning her sword on herself.
That's fucking classic. Come on.
Huh.
And here you find 2 suits of half-plate and 2 greatswords.
Half light.
Let me check if they're master. They're not.
Yeah, just write it down. I'll probably wear a half plate myself later on. I'll see what the stats are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for you, there's no reason not to just go right into it.
I mean, yeah, sure. Let me just pick up the stats for it. Half plate. Actually, they did tell us that we were gonna compensate you for some, and the others we were gonna take. So maybe I shouldn't use any items yet.
No, that's a good point.
Yeah, I'll keep it on.
By default, you are not proficient with half-plate.
I don't. I'm a cleric. Don't clerics have like heavy armor?
They don't.
No, you get, but unless you're planning, if he's not planning on making attacks, that's not really relevant.
One sec.
That's
Oh,
true.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you want to make ranged touch attacks or touch attacks, or actual attacks with the weapon, then it becomes mechanically important. Otherwise, it's really not. So it depends on how you want to build the character.
Oh, it's okay. I'll just keep it. I'll just keep in my medium armor for now.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for reminding me. I'm not proficient in heavy armor. I almost forgot. Okay. Is there anything else we want to tell us about the rest of the 7 doors or 8 doors?
Well, York and a couple. Each of these is the grave to a Gauntwood ancestor. So just kind of go through them and I'll explain.
We'll go clockwise.
Okay. All right. Strom Gauntwood, the builder and first leader of Castle Everstand. Strom the Fortunate was tasked with defending an unadorned bridge across the Kestrel River. Knowing that to lose the bridge would be to allow the Haskodar tribe's forces unfettered access to the heartlands of Lastwall, Strom employed the only item which might allow him to save his country, a deck of many things. Knowing that one of the cards would cause a keep to spring up instantly in his immediate vicinity, Strom and his fellows resolved to risk their lives and souls drawing from the deck. His lucky draw resulted in both the salvation of his country and the very castle you now walk beneath.
Oh shit.
And that is in the book, not the spiel I wrote there, but that is officially.
That's really cool.
You know. Go on.
Okay, so considering everything, do those.
Hail Gauntwood, the daughter of Strom Gauntwood and the second leader of Castle Everstand, Hail possessed martial skills surpassing her father's. She ended the Golden Mammoth tribe's dreadful rampage, slew the sons of the Tarask, and stayed the Black Suns in Open Barrow from taking Everstand. She met her end in a later incursion, at the hands of the then shaman of the Murdered Child tribe, whose vile magic forced her against her allies. Though she broke free of the spell when the orc attempted to turn her sword on her prize student, and slew the shaman, the injuries she suffered proved too much for her to survive the rest of the battle.
That's pretty. Do this one.
All right. The inscription on that one is actually a little less interesting. It just sort of notes it notes a couple of their career. It notes a couple of the tribes they conquered. Sir Piran Gauntwood, having led numerous incursions against the Skull Eater tribe, many times rescuing Ustalavi captives from slavery, Sir Piran was slain when, already injured in battle, a curse of frailness from a tribe's shaman made him suddenly fall dead. Many of the orphans he rescued have gone on to accomplish great acts themselves, including Gadrian the Kind of the Silver Crusade and Bolton Rasrakan of Tamrivia's Wallguard.
By the way, Puppy, I have like a picture on my character sheet, but for some reason it's giving me just a standard token.
I need a BRB real quick.
Yeah, I have to tell it to do, otherwise I'll... Captain Greta Gauntwood. An Inquisitor of Iomedae, Greta became known as the Bane of Nulgreth for her work in striking down the Orcish blood god's servants. Though the headstrong Inquisitor was forced to abandon battle decades before her death at the age of 96, she never retired from service to the Church and worked to mentor young acolytes until the day she died.
Alright. Do that one.
It's similar to the one up there.
Okay.
Commander Inti Gauntwood. An unmatched fight on the field of battle, this knight was said to have disturbed many of his allies with his bloodlust on the battlefield and affinity for gore. While a gruesome terror to all of orc kind, he was never known to sate his urges on an innocent soul. He perished at the Battle of Last Hope.
Delightful. I like that. He's actually part of this house?
Yeah.
Wow.
He was part of the...
Okay, well, when we get done cleaning this, we should lock it back up.
Yep. Skeleton key for the win. Click. Oh, after you guys actually go ahead. God damn it! What did you do, puppy?
No one's locked in.
Okay.
Let's see. That's been
Hey, let me see where the rest is.
south from the bug room.
Yeah, sure. I guess. Yeah, that's next.
Okay.
Kevin alive?
I am here.
Okay,
Okay.
then move your character to here. Puppy, if you can move. Yeah. Serena.
I'll let Darby when he gets back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Low light vision.
Hmm.
Their text and then spot on the ring.
There's one interesting grave in this kind of area. Um, it belongs to Theobout of the Snow. Responsible for many triumphs against the Ice-Tooth tribe, this knight perished in the doomed effort to prevent Baba Yaga's conquest of what is now Irisen. Although he failed, his efforts remind all of us that we fight not so we may secure victory, but on account of the righteousness of the fight itself.
That's gay.
Cool.
Any other interesting graves? These 4 crypts.
There's a hallway here.
I think we should a bit wait. It's probably gonna... Oh, actually, never mind. Yeah, it's just a door. We'll just wait. We'll wait for them before we open the door. Kevin, are you there?
Yep.
Okay, just come to the door and we'll wait for the robots to come here as well.
Is that him?
What's your time zone, Kevin?
Central.
Okay, so you've got some time.
For what?
You said you had to leave at 4 or something?
Oh yeah, a couple hours. An hour and 40 probably, something like that. A little earlier than hour 40, hour 50 from now.
Okay. Darbo's gone. You might check that one door you missed.
Oh yeah,
Or I say you skipped it.
that one on top, right?
Yeah.
Top left. Guys.
Okay. I guess we're rotating doors entirely.
Yeah, 'cause it seems there's gonna be something behind this. Maybe here is just a crypt.
Yeah. You do encounter this one belonged to Guire Reviri, Armed with her holy bow, this elven archer spent lifetimes defending Lastwall's borders from the Orcish hordes. She was finally cut down by the skittering Ravager tribe during the fall of the Horde line in 2624 AR.
What is AR, by the way?
Absalom Reckoning. It's this universe's calendar.
Yep.
Yeah, I know, but what does it mean?
That's a long history lesson.
I meant what does it stand for? You know, just like before Christ.
All right. I am actually going to go ahead and call a 10-minute break to give him a chance to get back. And
Okay.
Yeah, sounds good. I'm gonna grab a water. Back shortly.
okay.
I'm back.
Okay.
Do you need any help with that macro?
Um. Here, sure. I've been, I've been busy doing the actual game, so I've not been.
Yeah, I know you've been DMing, so I.
So what do I do with it exactly?
Okay, so in not in its in the macro tab of Roll20, right? You add the macro,
Okay.
and it's starts with the and sign, ends with that weird bracket.
Okay, let me find that. You're the macro tab. So add a macro. So I name it initiative. What do I name it? Or does that matter?
Initiative. It doesn't, but for the sake of argument. And then you want to put it on the bar.
Okay. So copy, paste.
So, when you want to do a turn order, right? You'll select the token that you want it to be, and you hit that button, and it pops up the thing. So you put in a number, defaults to 0. Don't put in a number, and it'll put it in the turn order.
Okay.
So, if you want to use my token as an example, just highlight it, click the button, put it in.
Okay. I get it.
I would hope that's easier than what you were doing.
It is. It is. Okay. So I'll test it on some things that'll appear later.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Come over.
And the only thing you'll have to remember is that if you select that token and do it again, then it'll add the initiative. But that shouldn't be a problem.
Okay.
I am back.
And,
Okay. Is Darby still
cool.
gone?
Yep. It seems like it.
While I'm thinking about it, Kevin, you might want to try putting it in the macro tab instead of your character to see if that helps, if you haven't already.
Yeah, it's in the that's what I always do.
Okay.
Let me just test. So that one
Okay,
works.
can you try to fix my character, my token?
Yeah. I'll do that.
If you want it to be like that, I'll just leave it. I don't really care.
No, it's fine. Okay, that didn't work.
Just swap out
Could you
this
send me the image file that you used? Could you send it to me as an image file over Discord?
Yeah, I think I can. One sec. Let's see.
Hey, there we go. Worked that time.
You know what did it?
No, this is literally what I did. I copied my perception macro over that I knew worked, switched it over, and it still didn't work. And then I did it again just now, and it worked. So I literally just changed the number. That's all I did, and the name, but I don't. And it was exactly the same formatting, no spaces added. I don't know what was wrong with it, but I've had that issue before. So something I did was screwy, but I don't know what.
There you go.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's usually like my huge macros that do that, and then I start going through it in a space, or I've used the wrong bracket type.
Mm.
Okay.
So hopefully that will work now.
I'll try to switch over to Roll20 between this session and whatever.
Well, I don't use the character sheet, but I use everything else. Just because it's create your own attribute, do stuff that with their macros. At least for me, anyway.
So Tac
To be
didn't show up
honest-
today,
Nah.
and what's the other guy? The newer guy. What's
Arlius.
Arlius. What was he playing?
The other fighter, the Grey Maiden.
Gotcha. Okay. So we have frontline, melee or ranged. You know, just got curious. I'm just trying to think about party composition.
So we have basically there's no ranged in
Mhm.
this subsection of the party. Tac is the ranged one.
Right.
Yeah, Tac would not have a wonderful time in these tunnels.
Yeah.
Unless you have precise shot, which I have in my other
Yeah.
campaign.
Yeah,
I
you're,
don't think you can have it at this level.
yeah, you're not.
No, actually, he should be able to have it because he's level 2 and he should be able to take a combat stealthy.
With a fighter, you can do it. Yeah.
Right, but there's
No, not with a
requirement
fighter,
shit.
with a ranger. But the fighter can't take it now.
No, even a ranger can't get an improved precise shot until 6th level.
Not improved, just precise shot.
Yeah.
Because precise shot just removes the penalty for melee. And here
But it
there
also
are
requires
there are
point blank shot, so.
Oh, it does? No, actually, it's if you take it as a combat style feat, it doesn't
Yeah.
require anything. You just take it.
So there's the new token for you. See if that works.
Yeah, it works. There we go.
So are we down to that one to the right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's had his chance. We can.
It's been a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, for some reason I'm controlling two characters at once.
The one of the old one.
Yeah, can
Yeah,
you,
I'll delete that.
I'll delete it. I deleted that. Don't worry about it. There you go.
Yep.
Are we gonna keep waiting for Darbo or what?
So how many hit points does Darby have? Of if you can see that puppy.
He's down 3. He's down by
Right,
3.
but like out of what? So.
I do not know.
As a
Okay.
fighter, he has probably a
17, 18 maybe tops.
yeah.
I have 19.
Okay. I don't know if it's worth doing a cure light on him.
Nah,
Okay.
Fine.
I can do a channel if you guys want.
No, he's the only one injured, so save your channel for
Mhm.
that. Don't go into the void.
You can't stop me. You're not my dad.
In this area, you see there are the 3 doors. You see the grave of Karag the Kind. What precious little tolerance for half-orcs currently exists in Last Wall is the result of this brave soul, whose nobility and compassion was said to impress all those who met him. Resurrected by a companion after the fall of the Horde line, he perished for the final time defending Castle Everstand during its first siege.
So it was an orc that was
Half orc.
Yeah, half orc. Okay.
I say a short prayer in his name.
Okay. Shall we keep going?
Yep.
So 3 doors.
Let's stop.
Let's open both at once just to see what happens. No.
Yeah, but do like a split kick in midair.
Two separate hordes of goblins come down on us.
Yep.
North door.
One, 2, 3, 4. I demand the north door.
I'm doing it. Initiative.
God damn it.
No.
Classic.
It's a glow bug.
4. It's only 4 or 15 or 17. I don't know. Puppy, how about this? From now on, I just roll. That's it.
Wow, that's a first. Did anybody else see what happened to turn order when you did that?
To who?
When you did when you were added to the turn order, instead of your character just blinking into existence, it did that really slow loading from the top thing.
So if
Okay, everyone else.
my
do the
dexterity
roll.
modifier is 10, my dexterity modifier is 0. So I do just 4.
Is that a Darby?
Okay. It will not. Let me see if I can work that. God damn it. I do not know how these things happen.
It's unlucky.
Okay.
Okay, and let me
Let's sort it out.
roll initiative for Serena.
Darbo. I don't know.
I'm presuming the initiative modifier. Drake, you get to go first.
Cool. We're going to. Those are bugs. I'm just gonna move there.
Okay. This one. Go move here and attack. Yes.
17 is what you're hoping for.
Yeah.
Well, definitely.
Is that a crit range?
No.
Ah, thank God.
Okay.
He tingles you.
So it's my turn now?
No, there's
no.
still one more bug
Okay,
that
sorry.
is moving that we can't see.
Oh, my turn order was scrolled down for some reason, so my mistake.
How dare you make that mistake? Unforgiven.
I'm sorry.
Moves here.
Ah.
And it's going to. Yeah. As a standard action, it's going to scream. This is an intimidate check. 13 versus this is for Landir. The DC is 10 plus half hit dice plus wisdom mod. So what's your wisdom mod?
My wisdom mod is 1.
So it actually does get you shaken.
Okay.
Landir.
Caesar -2. Does the 16 hit?
It does.
Okay.
6 points of damage.
Oh yeah, 6 damage. Yeah.
Serena takes a 5-foot step. Ready's in action. Kufoth Golden Hand.
I touch Landir and give him guidance. And there's nothing. Maybe I'll move over here, just to give.
Okay, that would provoke.
That would. I'm moving from front. Okay, then I'll just stand. I'll just stand here.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. My family kind of pulled me aside and said I really need to clean some stuff. Let me get my headphones on.
It was an intervention. Too much crack cocaine. Well, Kevin, looks like you were actually right. I should have gotten remove fear.
Drake.
5 foot back and shoot.
Okay.
Provoking.
5 damage. By the way, Darbo, we rolled initiative for
Green.
what we did.
Which is me. So
By the way, he's shaking for how many rounds?
that's a good question. I think just 1.
Okay. So he has to actually do it again if he wants to keep the shaking on.
Yeah.
Okay.
18. Versus
That's
Landir.
18 hit. Yeah, I think he has 17.
Okay. I'll subtract that.
No,
Okay,
Landir.
thank you.
Kevin.
Yeah, speaking of which, Kevin, it's your turn. Kevin, you're muted. I presume.
He was here. Heard him.
24. Okay.
All right. 24 hits. That's 9 damage. I'll let you 5-foot step and take the second attack, but then it would miss.
He's head to AFK, so whatever.
All right. Serena's turn is next. However, I need to go do something right away. Something just came up, so I'll be right back. Like just a minute.
Yep.
How is everyone since I've been gone?
Nothing really. He just told us more about the people buried here.
Yeah, there was some pretty good histories. Nothing important aside from that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 is this? What is this stone from?
Serena.
Okay.
I'm going to move.
Okay.
Can.
15 feet.
Trigger's
Only
ready
one
to
threatening
action.
this thing,
It misses you.
because I'm the only one threatening this. Let me roll here.
That
Since I
hits.
have a rapier.
Confirm.
That confirms.
Okay.
It's technically not dropping twans, but I'll keep it.
Describe to me how you kill this creature.
Basically, I kind of leap off the wall after running past with a little bit of the fury and resolve and the eventual tenets I will go under. And I basically just drive my rapier down through it and into the floor, screaming like fucking Wolverine.
But you're a cat, right?
Yeah.
Kufath.
Well.
So just basically.
I guess I'll touch Darbo and I'll give him a guidance,
Okay.
and I'll.
You don't
Yeah,
need to be
that'll
quite
do.
so conservative with your first level spells. Just saying for future reference. Its turn though.
Yeah, I know.
It loses. Drake.
5
Oh,
foot
God.
there, and a shot. Nope.
Landir.
I think he's still AFK.
Serena.
Likely.
Hmm.
Oh,
Hold.
he may actually exist.
No, he's a myth.
Ah, shit.
Does not
I
actually
I
exist.
fumble.
Kufath.
Okay, so can I do a firebolt from over here?
Yes, you are shooting into melee and you're shooting through an ally, so that'll impose a large penalty.
Never mind then. I'll just. Is it small creature? So can I like go behind it?
You need to make a acrobatics check to get behind it. The fact that it's a small creature might make it especially easy to do so.
Let me see what my acrobatics. It's a -5, so I'll just do a bless actually. Actually, it's just the last creature, so I'll just touch double again.
Okay.
So that's another +1 to your hit.
Does that stack?
No, it does not stack. It's just one once used.
Oh,
it's-
okay.
it goes away.
Drake.
We're gonna try and shoot it again.
Are you taking the penalty and you're still hitting?
It's a -4, so
So you have a +9 to hit with what?
no. I'm likely missing regardless because I just
And Landir.
Doesn't he get 2 turns? Because
No. Serena.
Okay. 19.
Yes.
And 6 plus 5. 8.
yay. Is there anything that we can take from their bodies by any chance?
bug.
Poison, venom, really hard shells,
Not
anything?
not
nice?
really.
Okay.
There are feats to do that, but you guys probably don't have any of them.
I was thinking more like survival checks and stuff, but okay.
Not really lucrative anyway.
Okay, so let's explore this. God damn it! Stop pillaging me in the void. What is over here?
Okay. Um. That's. So there are actually two graves of note in here. Um. One is simply labeled Atrina Fedmark, and it has a statue of a beautiful elven woman with an inscription. There's an inscription below it that says Atrina Felmark. Um, Wrapped around the statue is a silver locket with a pair of portraits, one of which resembles the statue, the other of which is of a young man.
This is the one to the right or to the left?
To the right.
Okay, so the left is probably the man with another locket.
No, actually, it's the one on the left is Imian the Green, a mighty warrior and mistress of druidic magic. Imian and her fearsome wolf Whitefang led an attack on Urgur, which slayed the then chief of the Empty Hand tribe. Undefeated in battle, she ventured into the Keening Hills in 4711 AR, never to return.
Damn.
Damn, dude. What about the one in the middle?
It's less noteworthy.
Okay. But there's not actually the man that was in the locket.
No, you don't find his grave there.
Interesting.
South.
Yeah, there's a door over here.
Okay. Give me perception checks as well.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
God damn it, that's a +10. So that's a 30.
Alright, I'll keep that in mind.
Jumping once!
Okay. Before you kind of step there, you notice you actually hear a distant wailing kind of as you step on that spot.
And it's to which direction?
Sort of just kind of where you are. You should roll initiative.
God damn it.
Okay.
7. Yay.
Good numbers today.
I know, right? 8.
Okay. Go ahead and just remove land ears. Start descending. Kufoth. So it actually does act before you get a chance to react to it. Make a will save.
I'm gonna do it. Let me see what my will save is.
It should be
7
good.
+7. Yeah. Slash.
I make a will save too.
No.
Just me, because I was ahead. 22!
You are good, and you feel as though you see a thin layer of dust fall from the ceiling and sort of settle on you, and you feel sleepy for a moment, but you fight it off.
Maybe I'll tell Drake to like back off. Let's back off together. Is that it? Is that it?
That's all that happens for now. There is more
I cast
down
detect magic. I cast detect magic, I guess, around the place.
here. I don't think you would detect magic. However, give me a knowledge religion.
I don't have that. So if anybody wants it, but I also want to.
How do you not have that?
I have it, but I don't have it trained. My intelligence is +1, dude. Come on, chill.
You're a cleric.
Yeah, I'm a cleric. I have it as a class skill, but
Precisely,
I don't have
he's-
any ranks in it.
Precisely, he's a cleric. He's skill starved.
Okay.
If you want to do it for me, that'll be great.
If I could give you a skill point, I would. Because the idea of somebody not knowing any religion whatsoever and being a cleric is weird.
Papa, if you would allow me, I'll just take a point out of sense motive and put it into my religion. I don't know.
I'm
Just
not
so
saying you have to. I'm just,
yeah,
whatever.
you don't need to. Since motive is
this is
worthwhile.
not- Yeah.
Okay.
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 This is not the charisma discussion.
Yeah.
That was a discussion? Huh, please. You guys forced me to do it.
So, in any case, what do you guys do?
What's to the right? What's to the left?
More crypts.
To be honest, I kind of want to wait for the rest of the party.
I'm a little creeped out knowing that there's a ghost here. No jokes.
So,
All right. Well, let's pick a direction.
Let's go to the right.
Okay.
okay.
And off
Um,
the map he goes.
And sort of in this area, there are two graves that you find to be of note. One of them is that of let's see. One of them, find it here. That of Weirin Felmark, and it does also have a little statue outside of it that it resembles the one you found up there. There isn't a corresponding locket.
But does the statue look like the man that was in the?
It does. Yeah,
Okay.
you
Cool.
think so.
Okay. Anything else?
Yeah.
There was another one.
Yeah, you find the grave of Sir Fedalin Opalhammer. Though only trained as a blacksmith, this dwarven woman fought and died for Castle Everstand when its walls were besieged in 4640 AR.
That's amazing.
Hmm.
Okay. I don't think there's anything else here. Let's keep going. So do we have like two people in the party right now who are not present? What?
Yeah, looks like.
Darbo, are you here?
I'm here.
Okay, well keep going with us then.
I will. Give me a second. I'm joining.
The second is over.
Okay, there we go. Right hall. Right hall.
Okay.
I'll hop alongside you here.
I open the door.
All right. Roll perception.
Oh. Oh. 18.
18.
I'm 18 too.
Wow.
All right. So you see, for one thing, you guys see water there. There. It's not like flooded. It's like
Leakage.
it's like knee deep or like thigh deep, and it's difficult terrain. Um.
Well.
And
Should
you
we
also,
push
with those
that?
perception checks, you do hear,
Going on.
Wailing.
yeah, you hear some kind of, oh, it's almost like a combination between a chuckle and a moan. It's weird. It sounds very scary. And then you hear
You
sloshes
can see my
and
you can see my boner through the armor.
You hear sloshes in the water as though something were traveling towards you.
Okay.
This is the invisible thing from fucking Amnesia.
No, you
I'm
just
scared.
you just hear them.
Do we see any splashes in the water?
No, you don't. You're not. You don't hear. They don't sound like they're that close to you.
Ah, okay. Well, boys, well, what did you just roll, Larbo? Why are you guys just strolling? Oh, are we rolling
Initiative.
Oh, I didn't know. 12,
Okay.
yay.
Give you a turn.
Please add to turn order. Thanks. Well, this.
Okay. Darby.
I'm adding it. Where's my character?
Oh.
Okay, I rolled it. It's
13.
13 for mine.
Ah. Hey, I'm actually not last.
Okay. So
Larbo,
Pass.
you should really add. You should really add your 13.
I am.
Okay,
Def
can you restore that,
pass.
Poppy?
yeah.
So are they in the water?
They
We
are
can hear
far enough
something
away that we.
splashing in the.
Yeah. You hear splashing in the water.
Okay, I have nothing at this level to really do for that.
They're not. It's not. You don't see splash. It's not an issue if they're invisible.
No, I just mean like, even swimming is not a great thing to do.
It's just difficult terrain. It's not.
Oh, gotcha. Anyway,
You hear
Okay.
something slosh toward you. Serena.
Okay. I don't have scent or anything, so I am kind of in a bad position here. Do I have anything that can help in this regard? No. Until this thing starts hitting one of us, and then I can try to hit it.
Okay.
I cast Bless. So all of us have a +1 to hit to attack rolls and saves against fear.
Cool.
All of us. Yay. Kevin.
am I still sickened?
No, you were
no.
shaken and not anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so shaken but not anymore. Gotcha. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
The blue stuff is difficult terrain.
Yes.
Right. I will.
Remember you. So it's such a
I
bad.
will single move and ready an attack if anything comes within reach.
Cool.
Roll.
Very doubtful. But that hits.
Yeah. And
It's
it
actually
is,
Oh, it's a +2, so it's 12.
It's a 12 hit.
yeah. No, it's gonna bite you.
Okay.
It does not sink its teeth into your juicy flesh. Drake.
Oh shit. We're gonna move to there and try and hit it.
Okay.
Button. No. Next level, I'll be picking up precise shot so we don't have to deal with this shit.
Serena.
Okay. Let me I'm gonna kind of say to people we should create a situation that lets us that has them come to us instead of us coming to them, and I motion that maybe we should all stack up here in this room. No.
All right.
Does
Um,
anybody single yes? We'll do that.
I'm all for it.
Yeah, I'm up for it as well.
Kev, what about your character?
Sure, why not?
Okay, I will hold then until we can all get that position working.
Okay, so I move back 5 foot step, and I ready an action. So when there's a clear line of sight on one of them, I want to cast a fire bolt.
Okay.
Or actually, I'm gonna shoot my heavy crossbow.
Okay.
Single attack, and then doing. If 18 hits, then that does 10.
It does, and that happens.
Okay, and then I move and provoke.
Move as far as you can.
That does not hit.
Shit. No,
11.
we left the wizard up.
What, for
11
me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Even the squishy wizard gets to not get hit.
Drake.
Yeah, Dex. Withdraw.
Okay.
There.
Okay, my ready action works, right?
It does.
Okay, slash roll d20 plus 2. Does a 20 hit?
Yes.
Actually, let me see what the threat range is. It's a 19 now. So 1d10 slash 1d10 damage. 5 damage.
It's destroyed.
Yay! First blood. Actually, it's not first blood. It's first blood for me.
You sure? It provokes from both Landir and Serena, but it around a hard corner, so you can make that attack, but it's at a -4.
Okay.
It has 3 equally valid targets,
Give me a second here.
and it's going after Landir. His half-orc muscle is well toned and looks absolutely delicious.
No.
Crit threat.
Confirm.
Does 15
Does not
confirm?
confirm. No.
Okay. Give me. Yeah, you need 2 different fortitude saves.
Fort is my best save. I'll type for my best save. But shit rolls doesn't do much for that.
All right. So the one that you immediately notice that you are paralyzed.
Fuck. Sorry, was that 6 points of damage?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't get that. Let me mark that off.
And you're paralyzed for 4 rounds.
Okay, well, on that note, yeah. Okay, bye.
Damn.
Serena.
I'm gonna attempt to hit it.
Maybe go flank it first. Actually, you can't. You are flanking it because it's turning to Leon.
Damn.
I mean, like,
Yeah, you're not. I can't flank. I'm paralyzed.
Yep.
yeah, that is actually true.
I could try to perform acrobatics and get around the corner.
No, but that's still it's not threatened by. Actually, you can. I think.
Is
I don't know if you
does
guys-
Leon even threaten?
No.
I'd be moving so that way I can.
There
flank
is
with
no.
you.
There is.
He doesn't have a weapon, so he doesn't.
He has a
flank.
ranged weapon out.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I'm actually gonna drop it and draw my scimitar on my turn.
Oh, I rolled a hit. 24. Does that hit?
You do. Yes.
10 damage. Piercing.
That happens.
Okay, so I do a firebolt. Actually, is it humanoid by any chance?
It roll knowledge religion to know what it is.
I don't have knowledge religion, so I
Ye-
don't know what it is. Okay, so I'll just cast firebolt. It's a ranged touch attack. So what do I? What is that? Just a ranged attack?
It's a ranged attack and it will provoke.
I think firebolt doesn't because it's my.
It's a ranged attack.
Special.
It provokes.
Okay, so. Actually, I'm gonna take a 5-foot step over here. And I'm gonna, as I move, draw my scimitar and attack it.
All right.
So I have a -1 from having. What is the -2? Oh, it's a -1.
Landir is paralyzed.
Oh,
Drake?
I roll a 1. That's it.
Oh shit. We're gonna try and hit it. Take that, bitch.
Describe to me how your ray of frost kills this creature.
It's shot at the left eyeball of the creature, and an ice spike goes out the back of its head.
Very well.
I reload my heavy crossbow. Just for the
Pick
next
it up
encounter.
first.
Yeah, I pick it up and I reload it and all that.
All right.
Shall we keep going? How long does it take to wait for him to wear off for the pillar?
Not long at all.
Yeah, a couple of seconds. Let's go.
It was for 4 rounds. That's 24 seconds technically. So.
Yep. Were they undead by any chance?
They were, yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna cast magic stones, and I'll have three stones that are gonna last 30 minutes. Would that be enough for us to complete this, just in case I find another undead?
You can cast that. You've explored much of the basement. You feel like.
Okay, there we go. That's what I was gonna.
Okay, let's keep exploring.
Alright, is everybody else moving up?
Is it our healings available?
I can cast channel energy if you guys want.
I'll try to sound a little bit. I'm not sure if I want to.
I'm good.
Okay.
I'll take a channel.
Yeah, okay. I'll step between all of us and I cast channel energy, which gives us a 1d6 plus. Let me see. 1d6. I don't know. I don't think it has any pluses, right?
Yeah,
It's
not
just
naturally.
1d6.
You'd have to have a special ability to give it a plus.
Slash roll 1d6. So everybody gains 4 more points.
It's not bad at all. It's
Yep.
me, at least in the point where I'm a little more comfortable in combat.
Kevin, you also get 4. And anybody who has damage.
Yeah.
Okay, let's keep going.
Okay. We go a little more cautious given.
Should we go to the
circumstances.
south?
Sounds good.
What's to the south? Are these crypts or are they like what?
They were crypts, but you can't. Whatever was inscribed there is no longer readable.
Okay.
So down to there.
Okay, let's keep
Yeah.
it down. Oh. Anything over here?
Do you want perception checks or?
You can go ahead and do that. Yeah.
Okay, it seems like there's a lot of area. As you know, there's supposed to be something where supposed to be saying.
Come on. Oh, God damn it, 18.
Nah, you don't think there really is. You don't see. If there is, you don't see it.
Okay, so in the entire water area, like just
Yes.
just double check it.
I don't know if you're here for it, Kevin. But there's some kind of ghostly shit going on.
I was unfortunately called away. I had to call.
Yep.
Call.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
yeah,
Is
that might be an
that,
issue.
is that all?
Yeah.
Is that all of the basement?
Is the water clean?
I mean, it doesn't. It's not filthy. It's not. I mean, it's from
Okay.
the river, so.
There were like two life stealers just living in it. So I don't know.
So is that the entire thing? I'm trying to see if there's more we haven't explored.
Still, that's you've been to every area now. The only thing left is if you feel like you need to take care of that haunt before you're really done.
But where did Darbo go?
His internet probably dropped. That was back over here.
Yeah,
so
it was over
probably
here.
go back over there.
Okay.
All right.
I'll take a 10 on my perception check. And do a 20. Get a 20. Let's see if there's anything there.
Is it like incorporeal undead? What was the thing?
It's an actual haunt. That
Okay.
you triggered and survived it, but you feel like you need to figure out how to actually disable
Find it.
Yeah.
And in the area above us, there's a grave with a necklace guy on the necklace.
Oh yeah.
Grave
there was.
here, there is a necklace with the girl from
And
the north on it. So
Interesting.
Lost lovers kind of going on.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, no, there's
That was
not a
good-
locket downstairs. It's just. That
Oh
it's the
right, it's
person
just a
from-
statue that looks like it.
Okay, let's go take the locket, I guess, and bring it here. That was good puzzle solving. I didn't even think about that.
Didn't
that's
it
actually-
earlier.
Okay, what do you do with the locket?
We just bring it here first. If anything happens first, then. Right?
Where exactly do you bring it?
First of all, we have to pass through here to actually get to where
Yeah.
the statue is.
Wherever the guy's grave is.
Okay, yeah. Passing through that front area, you don't immediately notice anything happening, but when you bring the locket to the grave, what do you do with it?
We open it to show him or actually like to show the two portraits in it.
All right. You do actually see a kind of you do actually see like a sort of a faint glowing around the
locket?
casket.
Oh, okay.
And this sort of white aura sort of lifts upward and flies up through the ceiling.
Cool.
Da-da-da-da. Is that considered that he has fulfilled his wish, or what?
It's
He's
unfinished
going
business.
after her now, yeah.
Well, that's fucking pussy as fuck, dude. Come on. All you had to do was actually just look at the picture of her. Come on. It's fucking pussy, huh?
It is usually that simple.
Really? Come on. Okay, let's fucking go.
I mean, you could, like a haunt could be trapped in a repetitive loop of evil emotions, and that goodness pushed him through to the other side.
Yeah.
Okay.
Holy shit, she felt the same way I did.
Or I mean, they were married. You may have noticed they have
Yeah.
the same last name. It's the issue is that he was buried separately from her.
Yeah, that's the thing that actually bothers me.
Yeah, that's what bugged him.
So let's keep going. I mean, let's. Is that it? Is that all? The whole dungeon?
That's- In its entire.
Yeah.
That was fun. I think
That was,
like not knocking the level 1 adventure, but this seems much more level appropriate.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
it had a lot to do with not having a ridiculous shit ton of people and extra effects happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think the group cohesion is getting better, so that's good.
Yeah.
Okay,
but yeah,
let's go claim our reward.
All right. You go upstairs.
Just while thinking of it, was any loot obtained while I was away?
Not since you back.
I don't
Okay.
believe so.
Unless whatever the things in the water dropped
Yeah,
item.
from
They
the bugs.
didn't. No.
The bug section. Okay, so yeah, then we're good.
Okay, let's go.
Cool.
So you go upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
And if you find the knight who sent you down here, you find him in the castle. You find him in the Temple of Gorum. And as you walk up to him, he sort of turns from his reading and is like, "Oh, heroes, noble heroes. Have you completed the task which I set before you?"
Yes, we have.
Yeah.
Marvelous, marvelous. He
No
reaches
thumbs up,
in.
Come on.
He gives you his
250.
yeah, no, or the 1250.
Yeah, 1250 as a
Oh,
party.
there's 1250.
Yeah, as a party.
Yeah,
Okay.
not.
That we have to
each.
look up. Did anybody write that down?
Yep.
Kevin's got it.
Okay. And does he want to let us have the gear, or does he want it and he's gonna compensate us?
So the things, basically anything of. Okay. Of the things you found, most of them were either like jewelry and stuff that you wouldn't keep, and he wants all of that back. The weaponry and stuff he wants back. You can keep, the wand to cure light wounds you found. Which I believe is the only thing that wasn't either jewelry or weaponry.
Or armor if you're including that
Yeah.
in weaponry. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'll put equivalent. I'll mark that as yellow, so I remember that is not real loot. That is just for.
Yeah, and you
value.
get your functionally you're selling it to them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're not paying full price.
Anybody wants to haggle?
No.
Okay, let's keep going then.
Also, as a reward, you will receive a wand of magic weapon with
Cool.
25 charges.
That's nice.
Okay, that's really that seems nice. Okay.
So,
This place open to the public, or people that would visit it?
it's sort of semi-open. It gets a lot of. It's not officially open to the public, but it gets a lot of visitors.
Okay, good. Makes note of that because that flooded section is basically his own swimming pool.
Oh, not the basement. No.
Oh, well, damn.
So, that is basically all I had planned today. We have another 45 minutes, so there are various things to do in town.
Okay. Do I have a horse or should I go buy one? Do we need horses?
I will
We don't know
provide
where
you.
we're going next.
The beginning of this session, I saw you guys had horses. That is.
Nope.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'll ensure you are provided with horses whenever you most of the time it gets standard practice to provide mercenaries with horses and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out depending on how much more gold we get. I'm assuming we don't level up yet.
Not yet. No.
Damn,
Be
I
nice,
really
but-
wanted that. I really wanted that craft wondrous items. Yes.
All right, I gotta go use the bathroom. I'll be back.
Yep.
Yeah, sure. Is that like a map of the town? Because I don't want you to list like everything that that town has.
That's the thing.
Probably.
There's really not. Well, there is, but it's not useful.
Okay. So if I were to ask you what there is, you're gonna have to like list them all.
Yeah, I just have to I typed them. There's not that many things. There's only three things I mentioned in the text RP there. There's a magic. There's the Inn and Tavern, Strom's Tankard, the magic shop, Augury and Alchemy, and a small tent that has a sign outside which says "Fortune readings inside, authentic divinations, moving on soon, act now."
Actually, I'll go check that map that tent out. What's happening there? Anybody wants to come with me? No.
Yes.
Oh yes. Okay. Let us go.
Magic doesn't exist. Bullshit.
Okay. So we enter the tent. What do we see?
There is an elderly Varisian woman, who, as seeing you enter, says, "Welcome, welcome. What brings you here?"
I guess fate, you could say.
Of course, of course.
So how much for a divination?
Let me see here. Let's see. There are, I believe, official prices for spellcasting services.
Oh, this is actual like spellcasting. She's not like a hoax or something. I don't know, like a scammer.
She'd charge the same prices either way.
What? It's a
If she
fucking
was-
robbery.
You don't.
How would you know that?
Can
Yeah.
I do sense motive to see if she's like genuine about
Certainly,
what
you
she
can
did?
do sense motive to sense whether or not she
Whoops, that's actually a 20, not a 20.
So
Does a 20 sense motive?
you actually don't necessarily sense that she's a fraud. So she brings you closer, or she doesn't bring it. She gestures for you to sit down across from her, and
Well, how much first? Because I don't want to get
let's
into
see.
something I can't afford.
I'll do the math here for divination.
I'll ask what kind of stuff she does. Like, what kind of divination is this? What is it gonna do? Or is it just like a general one?
It is divination proper. Name a topic, and I shall attempt to commune to learn precisely. I shall attempt to commune with higher forces to learn to learn about it.
Hmm.
Its response may be cryptic, maybe a flash, maybe a poem, but it will be true.
Anybody care?
What is this? Anyway, yeah, I
And
asked. I want to ask about like our road to knighthood. I told her that we're like aspiring knights, and ask her how will we become knights? Because divination is basically seeing into the future, right?
yeah, and
Okay.
considering the caster and spell level, 280.
280? Holy
Yep.
shit! Damn.
Too rich for my blood. Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah. Nah. Good luck with that.
I'll make my own
please.
fate.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick by his advice too. Good luck with that. Unless you're willing to bring down the price, I am very much not interested.
She
Can I do
smiles and
diplomacy?
says,
Can I do diplomacy?
"Yes, you can."
Yay. Slash 1d20 plus 6. 22!
She smiles and says, "I'll tell you what. I like your face. Just for you, I'll offer you half price."
280 half price. 150.
Yes.
I guess.
If you're doing something for the group, I would say you can take out a group loot. It won't come out of your personal.
It's okay. Yeah, I'll spend 140. But do you, Poppy, do you actually understand what I'm asking? Or should I more clarify it?
No, you're asking about the about
Our
your
our our group's road to knighthood.
right. So you get a response. It's something that I will need to consider carefully later on. It's not something I
Okay,
should make up on the
if you wanna
fly.
give it to me later. If you
Yeah.
wanna give it to me later,
I'll
sure. Okay.
I'll put yeah.
Like maybe a future encounter that we're gonna see or something. I don't, and if you wanna like put it in a poem or something, I don't know. Okay, I'll subtract 140 from my thing. That's 220 left. There we go. I subtracted my 140. Of course, as a group, I'm asking, not just about me. I don't want my teammates to just be out of the picture. Still paying from my own money. By the way, Darbo, keep the ion torch. I'm gonna delete it off my sheet. You can keep it, okay?
Here.
Is he even here? Well, I'll remind him later. I'll just delete it, whatever. So who's gonna invite us to dinner?
Well,
we're not well known enough.
yeah, you can buy dinner at the at Strom's Tankard.
Yep.
Um,
Maybe go as a group, maybe. I don't know. Ask for a couple of rumors around. Is there anything else we want to do this session?
there's one other thing with but let me just
Oh, you're gonna actually finish the divination today? Okay.
No, there's something else.
Oh, okay.
I'm just looking up the things for it because I kind of didn't expect it to come up, but it did.
That was a very good roll on my diplomacy. I'm happy that I got a 16.
I'm happy that you didn't intimidate.
Okay. That was one time. Come on.
And you will never forget it.
God damn it.
Okay.
Did anyone put the? Could someone send me the link to the loot sheet or the sheet of this campaign?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So,
Put it in chat.
so Kevin, you know, things go on, but the next day, I want you to make a fortitude save.
Oh no.
Go.
I think that was 5. Yes.
Because you're kind of
Oof.
feeling sick, and I believe the way this works is the next day you actually find you're a little sick, and you've taken you've actually taken both Constitution and Dexterity damage, so Dex, Con.
Okay. What's do I have an inkling of as to the cause of this? Like poison, disease?
I mean, you might have got. I mean, it would be a heal check to identify it precisely, or maybe knowledge religion.
Do you come to the your friendly neighborhood? I don't know. Cleric.
Sure.
Okay.
You
Let's
can
see.
make a heal
That's
check.
the-
You can make a heal
So
check
you
to
have-
diagnose it.
And you have
Yeah, I
remove
know.
sickness.
I want to see if there's anything like a spell that actually can do it, because I haven't. It's the next day, so I might.
I believe there is a spell called Diagnose Disease. I don't know if it's at your level. The spell
no, I don't think.
you certainly can't cast the spell Remove Disease.
No.
Yeah, definitely.
But you can do a heal check, and that can, help.
Okay. So first of all, I guess I can maybe do what is it? What's it called? Maybe detect poison first as a 0 level spell. Do I sense any poison in him?
No.
Okay, no. One sec. There's something that gives me +1 on skill checks that I'll cast before my heal check, but I can't see.
Well, guidance can do that, I think.
No, that's against. Or skill check. Okay, yeah. So that's a +1 to my already heal check, which is plus. My heal is +8, so it's a +9. Let's hope this happens. Can I take a 10? Can I take 10?
No.
Okay. 20 plus 9.
Yeah, you do identify his disease, which he is suffering from the early stages of ghoul fever.
Okay.
Fever. I had an uncle that died from that.
Are you saying that in character?
No, in reality, I have an uncle that died of ghoul fever.
Really? Like that's a thing?
No, it's not a
No,
thing.
it's not.
I was gonna say.
I was being very sarcastic.
You have an uncle.
Yes.
Your uncle died of ghoul fever, and then from a sword.
Okay. So what is there like someone here that I can ask about ghoul fever?
Certainly, yeah. You can consult. You could ask people. This is not
Like
that.
that church, yeah.
This is not that. This is not obscure information. Ghoul fever. When you're bitten by a ghoul, it is possible to contract ghoul fever, and if you die from ghoul fever, which is possible, you rise as a ghoul. That's where all ghouls come from, actually.
And where did the first ghoul come from?
Got
him. Checkmate atheist. Checkmate atheist.
All right.
Okay, so what do we know about how to cure it? Is it just a basic heal check, or is it like some sort of portion?
Well, remove disease. You can't cure it with a heal check. You can what you can do is you can try to manage it to the point where the fortitude saves will take out. Because once he succeeds on a fortitude save against it, it will 2 consecutive saves to make it go away. you can heal can give him a bonus on those, or
And how much?
uh,
Or what?
I think what it is that you use the heal check in place of the fortitude save, or in addition to, so you have two chances.
Mm-hmm.
That said, you being at Castle Everstand, it is inconceivable that they would actually let you die of ghoul fever. So you could probably get remove disease. It would just be a matter of whether it cost anything.
Yeah.
And
Maybe we-
having remove disease cast on you. Let's see. Let's see. Minimum caster level.
I think it's second level.
It's third. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
it's it's not.
Yeah.
I guess it is remote.
Yeah. Minimum caster level for it is
It's three. It's three.
Yeah.
A
No,
third
it's
level
a third
class.
level spell. Minimum caster level 5. The priest of Iomade will cast. He's not going. It wouldn't be in character for him to charge you, so he's just going to do it.
Yay!
So he'll cast. He'll give you a remove disease. This is he makes a caster level check, and he does win immediately.
Okay. As we're going out, I put a gold coin in the tray or whatever they collect donations.
All right.
Okay, I removed 1 gold point. Thank you.
Oh.
Does his the dexterity and constitution damage how?
It goes away at a rate of 1 a day, so the next day he's better.
Oh, okay, so that's it. Anything else today for this session?
Is there anything else you
Because
guys want to do?
Kevin said
Kevin's
stay.
AFK'd.
And they said stay for some reason.
That's probably an R.
What?
That is
SDR?
probably supposed to be an R and not a.
And not a what? Sorry. Okay. That makes sense.
But he said he was
Yeah.
supposed to be getting off soon anyway.
I don't think there's
Kobold
anything
picks a
else.
corner. He's out in the corner.
All right.
Drake is a kobold.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. What's your alignment?
Got it good.
Oh, nice. A good kobold.
Yeah.
That's
So with Derby, so yeah, I'll go ahead and call things off.
Yeah.
I'll go and see you guys. I'll get back to you with the both the divination and the crypt descriptions. The document there kind of needs to be like proofread before I give it out to you.